little whale. This whale was crocheted by a friend of mine. Hi, Vandy. Hi, Abby. Hi, Uchiha. How are you guys? This person that I just shouted out, Ghost Epona, I call her Ghosty. She made this. This is hashtag not spons. Since I used, holy shit, since I used the whale to dance with me, I was like, I'm gonna promote where the whale came from. God. Wow. Anyway, but yeah, this little, she crocheted it and she did a very good job. It's like really tight. That's what he said. Yeah. Her name is C. Ambrosia. How are you guys today? How's it going? How are we doing? How's life? How's your Thursday? I'm gonna be doing side quests today, like, you know, those over there. But don't know like how many. Hi, Oren. How was the rest of your stream? Thanks for being here. Thanks for the raid. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hi, Whitney. Oren's Tavern is here to send love. Yay. Thank you, Vandy, for doing that. I appreciate you so much. You're the heckin' best. Damn, you were fast with that too. How are you guys? How was your spoopy game? Hello, hello. If anyone happens to be new here, or I've never met you, hi. My name is Lady of the Wood. I play adventure games, RPGs, and simulator type stuff, mostly life and farming like Stardew or Sims or Animal Crossing. It's lovely to have you here. I saw someone, I don't recognize your name. Hi, Hangry. How are you? Welcome in. How's your day? I'm so sick of killing animals. Hi, Anna. How are you? Aw, thanks for following, Hangry. It's lovely to have you. Nice to meet ya. Spoopy game was really good. Did you finish it? Did you finish it? I need to play those. I've done a little bit of, what am I thinking of? The Man of Medan or Man of Medan or whatever, but haven't finished it. But I did play the Until Dawn. It's a really good game. I'm gonna scroll, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Hi, Mamacita, how are you? This is why I scroll through chat, friends. I don't want to miss anybody. Don't want to miss nobody. Silly dancing with the whale. I gotta include C. Ambrosia. Just at work, they're asking what our favorite Christmas food, movies, and activities are. That's suspicious. Are you guys gonna have a pizza party? My stream looks lovely. Thank you. That's so kind. Oh. That hit me in my feels. I'm actually gonna be working on the overlay stuff a little bit. That's a whole other thing. So it might not stay this exact format, but I appreciate that so much. That's so nice. I haven't actually started yet, so we're just gonna chill with Bayek and Senu. Ooh, you're almost to 525. You finished it? Fuck yeah. Are you gonna do another spoopy game? Sorry I cannot talk too much today, but I'm here lurking. That's okay. You are more than welcome to lurk, even if you didn't have any obligations. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I really recommend all three of them, and yeah, Until Dawn is so much fun. Oh, so you've played all of them. Hell yeah, that's super cool. Which one is your favorite so far? Are they all connected? Because, like, I didn't feel like Until Dawn was connected to Man of Medan, or however you say that. You know. But it... tired, very tired and cranky. Oh no, Mamacita, I'm sorry. Did you not sleep well last night? I feel that. I was up pretty late. Stayed up until like midnight, I think, was finally when I was able to go to bed. This Sunday for Halloween, I will play Fatal Frame 5 Spooky Ghost Game. That's right. I saw that in your Discord and on Twitter. Oh, are you excited? Is that your first playthrough? Abby, you, oh my god, you won so many seeds. You won so many seeds. Whitney, how are you doing today? Man of Medan and the other two are only connected through the narrator guy in between scenes, but they're all good. Oh, dude, that guy kind of freaks me out. Actually, not so much as the one in Until Dawn. That guy was like really spoopy for no reason. He just came off as a creeper. It's to be honest. Where do I want to go for side quest? We could go here in protest. Actually, there was. I didn't make note of where that was. Shit. Let's go to that one. There was one that was to do with that lady, because that's a lot of information. I don't remember her name, but we did the last week with the 2 giant crocodiles, the children of Sobek. That lady. I'm good listening to our last D&D session and you while I work. Oh, how was your D&D stuff? Was that last weekend? My time stuff is blurring together. It's bad. Fatal Frame 5 I've never played before. I used to play the second Fatal Frame and I loved it. Nice. I didn't even know there were 5 of them. I've never played any of them. You said it's a spooky ghost game. Do you have to like ghost hunt or something like in Phasmophobia? How am I? I'm okay. Very sleepy. I kind of sort of forgot to eat. And that's hitting me now, unfortunately. So I might have to get a little snacky snack during stream. I might not. I might be okay not to, but you know. It's just be like an apple or something.
Hey, wait.
Hey, wait. How do I look at Bayek's face? I'm gonna shoot that guy real quick, and then we can talk and pay. Oh no! I forgot the
Die.
I forgot the mechanics. There we go. Hello? 100 XP. I reached 36 on my own. That was pretty cool. Went to bed late and getting up early is painful. Oh no! Did you have to get up early for school stuff? Is that why? I don't blame you. I don't blame you, girl. I get up early too, but it's not like I have to. I just do it because I like waking up with Cobalt. For his heckin' work stuff. Damn, did you see that crit? The narrator is sassy and creepy at the same time. He really is, dude. He really, really is. I didn't get too far in Man of Medan. I don't remember exactly how far I got, but I know that we made it off the ship, like the small ship, and then we were on the big ship or something. Which, oh no, I'm sorry. Oh no. But that shit gave me like super ghost ship vibes. Have you seen that movie? Iconic movie, really. Can you not? You're gonna make me hurt the horse.
Lighting the brazier.
Uh-oh, who's lighting the brazier? Shit. Is it that guy? I'm gonna kill this guy. No lighting the brazier. And I hate that they call it that. It's brazier. Am I good? That was a lot of fighting all of a sudden. It was this past Saturday. Okay, God, I suck. I forgot. I forgot. Wow. D&D was great. We had a what the fuck moment at the end of session. I think we almost murdered our DM. You can do that? But we leveled up. I mean, at least the murder would have been worth it, I guess. You go to a haunted place and find a special camera that you can see and fight ghosts with. To explain it simply, it's very scary to me, at least. That does sound spoopy. I would be like tense constantly. The fact that you have to like find them while looking through something raises the bar for me in spookiness, because like I'd much rather have like my full eye vision just looking around than having to find something through a goddamn lens. That's terrifying. Ghost Ship is iconic for sure, right? It's such a good movie. It's such a good movie. I love that movie. That's one of the ones, like, if it's ever on Netflix or, you know, Hulu or something, I tend to play it a lot. It's awesome. I don't know where I want to do a quest. Let's go here. Predator to prey. Let's go there. That actually... Why not? Am I still being attacked? By who? What? Who is attacking me? I'm so confused. Where is that arrow coming from? Okay, I guess it doesn't matter now. Where did I... That was bizarre. A flaming sword, just like on the Scorpion King. I've never seen that movie, I'm sorry. Dude, this flaming sword has been both a blessing and a curse, because the amount of shit that I've lit on fire without meaning to is yikes. Light the brazier, burn all the bras! I am totally down to burn all the bras. Even if there are ones that are comfier than others. I don't like bras. I don't want to kill any crocodiles. I'm just gonna hang here for a second. Our DM did a betrayal with an NPC while we were sleeping, and the tension at the table was a lot. How could they? A murder? Like of a teammate? Is that allowed? Is that legal in D&D? I am tense too with those games. It's so scary looking through that lens and have them come at you. I would scream. I'm so excited. I'll probably be able to have your stream up on my phone, but I know Cobalt and I are going to be like playing games and stuff, so I'm probably not going to be able to be chatty. It could have happened. That would make me like if I was I would lose so much trust in my DM if that was me, because good God. Good golly God. Because then it's like, what else kind of trickery are they gonna pull out of their sleeve next time we play? Can't trust you. I can't trust you. I love these cool reed boats. That's super cool. I could just imagine how much time it took to make that. Chat or not, I'm always happy to have you. Oh, I'm always happy to have you. You're so nice. I'm sorry that you had to eat a bad bean. I was truly hoping you'd get a good bean. I really was. It was 50-50 chance, and unfortunately I don't have good luck. No, it's part of the narrative. Oh. We know he wouldn't do it that way, but it might have thrown the character into combat if it had been that kind of thing. Oh, gotcha. Okay. That's... But, okay, so how that works, right, is y'all don't know what's gonna happen until the DM, like, throws you into the situation, right? That's how it... Because I've only had one experience with, like, D&D, sort of, and it was at Braxton's house. And we were all just kind of fucking around. Like, we were, you know, familiarizing with it. We've never, like, Cobalt and I had never done anything like that before. And, we were just trying to drink and have fun. I don't know. So, I don't have a whole lot of experience with it. What's this? Scrap of letter. I gave those Romans what they deserve. Stole a bunch of their stuff to give them a taste of their own medicine. These cats are harassing me. Pet the cat? Will you pet the cat? You must pet the cat. He waits. Yay, he did it. Yay, look at all of them. There's so many. There's one sleeping right there. Aww. That's so cute. Hi, Stick. How are you? How was your stream? Where did I last leave off in chat? I have no luck either, so no worries. I was really concerned that you were gonna end up getting 2 bad beans in a row, and then I would have felt even worse. I want to do that bean boozle shit, but I'm terrified because I don't do well with stuff that doesn't taste good. Like, I might actually vomit. We are a roleplay heavy party. Even in combat, we're still in character. We literally converse like we are the character. I mean, I feel like that's the best way to do it, you know? I'm a shy little bean, and I struggle to do stuff like that. But if I wasn't a shy little bean, that's how I would want to play too. So I think that's really cool. It is super heckin' cool. So many kitty babies, I know! And they're chatty too.
Sobek is not done with me yet, and thus he still has.
Tahira, her name's Tahira.
Are you game?
Am I game?
Much to do. What more do you need?
The Roman hunters still infest this area like maggots. In time, they will come together and undo our
I'm gonna help
They will consume
get rid of
everything.
Romans.
But if we strike now, while they are alone and separated, we may bloody them enough to drive them off.
Do you truly need my help?
I would not ask otherwise.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think she would ask. Follow Tahira. Okay. Bye, kitties. I've had 3 bad ones in a row at some point. Oh god, rotten egg and spoiled milk are the absolute that I would see that's what I'm talking about. I would absolutely throw up. Like, I can't. And that's why I won't put it, because, and also if I did put it, I'm absolutely putting a cooldown because there's folks that can't be trusted. Well, that's the point of those beans. But like, I don't want to throw up on stream. If I can guarantee that that wasn't gonna happen, then it would be fine. But like, otherwise, it's bleh. Oh, it just made my chai, but it's not as hot. Me too. I have to get comfortable with the people at my table before it just came out. I had to force it at first. See, and that's scary, cause like, I don't know. I used to be able to like role play online without talking, but you know, talking like through voice. But now I struggle to even do that at this point. Like, even with people that I'm comfortable with, I don't know. Cause I feel silly, and I know I shouldn't feel silly, and I think that's like just a heckin' hump to get over. You can make your own bean boozled with beans that aren't disgusting, but you don't like mixed with beans you do like. That's true. That's very true. But I feel like that wouldn't be as fun. Because everyone wants to torture people. Oh, yeah. I was gonna do a Bean Boozle thing, but couldn't find any in the store. Yeah, I don't know where to buy them. Maybe Amazon? Probably Amazon, because I don't think I've ever seen those in the store. Mamacita is the queen, unfortunately, of having to eat weird shit. You poor thing. You poor thing. Where are we going? Where are we going? That was a hard turn, ma'am.
Quiet now. Hunters ahead. Now, fall upon them like Sobek's wrath.
Oh, we're gonna go slay people. Oh, for sure. I learned that the hard way. I had to put a limit of 3 on it because people would spam if they could. They can't be trusted. They can't be trusted. My nose is itchy. Sorry, had to fix my leggies. I wish I could sit cross-legged. This would, technically I could, I guess, if I were to remove the arms on my chair, but I don't want to remove the arms on my chair. I don't want to do it. We can play however we want, but it just felt nice to all be talking in character. That's fair. I feel like it just adds to the experience, honestly. I didn't turn my light on today, and now I just turned it on. And I hiccup, gulp, burped. And my fan's not on. I need to turn my fan on. Your store has the hot ones? Have you tried the hot ones? I would be okay with the hot ones. Yeah. I would do much better with hot ones than with yuckies. I bought mine at the place. They sell them there? Really? Haven't done the weird eating thing in a minute. That's true. That's true. I mean, honestly, I don't blame you. Because, like, I feel like mine sounded bad, but wasn't as bad as it could have been. But some of them have been cray. Cracker topping redeem? What? There is also a spicy version with hot pepper beans, and I'm like, never again. I tried a habanero pepper once and it messed me up. That's amazing. Oh my god. Maybe I'll get some hot pepper bean boozle. Mayhaps. Gonna have to have a glass of milk on standby. I'm gonna turn my fan on real quick because it's very hot. You haven't tried the hot ones? Would you consider trying the hot ones? I hate how flat my hair is. It's never this flat when I don't have headset stuff on. Okay, I will be right back, friends. Ugh. Yay! Oh, ooh, I slid back when I had to minimize to crackers only. Oh, that's right. I remember that. Because food was limited. That's fair. Yeah, food ain't cheap. Food is not cheap. I would consider trying the hot ones. You should. A heckin' bean boozle party. Sorry, I felt a knot in my hair. I'm trying to work it out with my fingers. That's what she said. What? No, you. Anywho, I don't know what other kind of food challenge stuff is there for streaming? Because I really only ever heard of Bean Boozled and then Mamacita's cool food redemptions. Ow! Every time. You like my shirt? Thank you! It's Kingdom Hearts, obviously. This is also from Tea Turtle, I think, from like 7 years ago. Revenge. Oh my god, Whitney, you're screwed. If you ever do that, Oren's gonna get you. I just pulled a hair out. You can do anything with food challenges. That's true, but I'm not creative at all. Not with stuff like that. I don't ever have ideas. I don't plan on doing a bunch of food challenge stuff on my stream. My stream. I just want to make that clear right now. I would be down for being boozled. But, I figure tossing ideas around could help all of us, honestly. It's always fun to have new redemptions. Pew! That fucker just tried to duck my arrow from behind.
I must be careful now.
I should be sneaking, but, this is funner.
Sobek, keep us safe.
We'll be fine, Tahira. Is that the big boy? Shit, okay. How did you not freak out? He totally would have seen that, like, right in front of his face. Wow. Someone I used to watch did a positive one and called it Feed a Swede. Swedish fish are their favorite candy. That's really cute. That's super cute. Cobalt would live for that. He used to love eating Swedish fish. Heck yeah. Uh-oh. Where he going? I got him. No, I didn't. I lied. You fucker. Now I got him. Fuck you, guy. Does he see me? Well, now he does. And now it's too late.
Though I do not know what they do with the flamingos.
They eat the tongue. A Roman delicacy, boiled with dates. Or so I've heard.
Sounds terrible.
How long have you been out this way?
I was trying to pause, it did work. Maybe a molten chicken chili ramen redeem. Oh my god, I don't know if I could handle that. I think the buckets were 86 cents at the place. It had 6 hot peppers as a hot rating, but it wasn't hot for me. Really? So, someone told me that my spicy ramen is not hot at all, and that's fine, because their native cuisine is known to be quite heckin' spicy, so that I will accept that. But like, I feel like my ramen is pretty heckin' spicy for someone who does not eat spicy food, because I don't eat spicy food. So that, like, those things with the hot pepper ratings and shit, that would murder me. Absolutely destroy my butthole. TOS friendly. I'll be all like, swiggity swooty, I'm coming for that booty if she gets the spicy beans. Oren's gonna get so much fun out of this. Oh my god, I need this to happen. I desperately need this to happen, Whitney. You have to do Bean Boozled, Whitney, when someone redeems the demon filter, if it works. Finding new redeems has been super difficult to do. It really is. It really is. I try to draw inspiration from other streams. I try not to just straight up take from someone's stream, unless, like, if I ask them first if they would be okay with, like, me having that redemption. But, like, I don't know, because at the same time, like, if someone were to take my ideas, I don't consider them my ideas, so, like, I don't personally care. Like, I don't own the rights to my redemptions. It's just creative shit that I thought would match my channel. So, I don't know. But it is hard. I always just try to do, like, stuff based on what I'm interested in. That's why I added all the book shit to begin with. Or, like, very game specific. Like, when I added that bomb ban for Breath of the Wild and stuff like that. It says the normal Bean Boozled are $5 hairs and is in the normal candy aisle at the place. I'm gonna have to check. Ugh. Hi King, how are you? How the fuck-a-doodle-doo are you? I'm heckin' well, how are you? How's it going? Sometimes my mouth is on fire and I'm just like, meh, yes, this isn't bad. That's fair. That's how I feel with my spicy ramen. But I've gotten used to my ramen, so, like, it's not too bad, but it's still, I can tell it's spicy. Well, Cobalt lately has been on a spicy kick, though, like the last month or two. He's, like, constantly like, no, it's not hot enough. He's like, I need to add more. Same for me with the redemption. Yeah, like, it's, I don't know. I feel like it's hard to get inspiration for channel redemptions, honestly. And I also don't like to do too many redemptions where, like, people are gonna try to, like, fuck with me too much, because that's not why I'm here. So that's why I only have, like, a few, like, somewhat trolly ones, and they even have their own rules, because, like, if I'm banned from moving, then I literally can't play my game, and if no one's chatting at the time, then I don't, like, that's not fun for me or for whoever could be watching or listening, you know? My luck, someone would call me a copycat and then talk shit. I mean, to be fair, people are gonna talk shit no matter what, so you might as well just do it because it'll make you happy. Personally. And literally, like, it's so rare for there to be a genuinely original idea that, like, for someone to talk shit about copycatting is like, I don't know, I just think that's immature and I can't be bothered. I'm okay, I'm pretty good. What did you do today, King? What were your plans today? I'm gonna have to go now because of work in the morning, but I hope you have a great rest of your stream and hopefully you'll be able to pop in soon again. That's okay, Oren. Thank you so much again for the raid. I really appreciate you. I hope you get plenty of rest and nice dreams and no more bad beans. And I'll see you later. Probably tomorrow in your next stream. Ooh. Oh, I'm cramping hard. Ouch. Like, no turning left, that was silly and funny. Yeah, no, those I'm totally fine with. Or like, I've had someone ban me from like opening my map or something. Like, shit like that I don't mind. But like, if I'm banned from moving or like shit like that, I get irked. I do get irked, and I'm not afraid to say it because it's like, what the hell is the point of that? You gonna try to end my stream, King? My Harry Potter, I know, and I'm sad, Uchiha, because it's getting cracks on the inside because I use it so often. I'm sad. And all the microwaving, because I'm a peasant and I microwave my chai. Went out with my friends and then went running about an hour ago, which was cool. How is your leg doing, speaking of running? Is it better? Are you feeling better? At all? At all? Did I buy another mount? Oh, that's right, we got Bone Cracker. I'm gonna name him Crunch. Crunch for short. Crunch for short. Do we have any better weapons? No, not really. You're the best. Heck, and appreciate late. No, I appreciate you. I gotta be right back. Gotta get work stuff. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay, Whitney. I understand. Gotta do your work. They want you to pay attention to chat. I mean, that's fine, but like a lot of the times that those redeems have happened, like I was already talking to chat. And then other times when they happen, chat goes completely quiet and I literally, like, I'm just stuck here muttering. Which I mutter and mumble to myself anyway, but like it's different if I have something to do while I'm doing it. And that's why I don't like honoring those kinds of redemptions, because it doesn't feel like a silly fun thing someone's doing. It feels like a straight up sabotage, and I ain't here for it, friends. Look how many I found. Oh my god, should we find more of those today? I kind of want to. I'm waiting until I rack up some more ability points so that I have more options, and then I'm gonna unlock more things.
Long enough for Scott to
Gotta take an outdoor break. No worries. No worries. Get your heckin' sunshine, girl. Whoa. Whoa. Hello? Where'd she go? Oh. Man, you were hidden behind the reeds. Who's screaming? Are you okay? Oh. I guess he doesn't like me. I don't know what I did. What? Do race the wind? Okay. Do you know how fast the wind gets sometimes, man? I'm just a simple human being. I almost just said I'm a simple farmer. A predator attack. Oh no. Wait, Tahira. I need to help them. Oh no, did they kill the guy?
Come, we must hurry.
No, we gotta help this guy that died, I think. I don't think I made it in time. Oh, he dead. That sucks.
Fly like the wind.
I tried. I tried. Where are we going?
Come.
Outdoor break. What? Equals cancer stick time? Probably. You're probably right. I'm congested. What are we doing back here? What are we doing back here? Oh, sorry. Now what? Tell the Romans hunting. What? What do I
Wait.
do?
That is not a right sound.
What? What am I supposed to do? Throw shoes at the neighbor children? I'm pretty sure you can get in trouble for that. Just a little bit though. I have Ikaros. Oh! Has big perception. Yeah, your eagle. That's fucking cool. Man, you know what I love about these games? The fact that you can change the skins, quote unquote skins, of your bird companion and your like mount and stuff. Like in Odyssey, you might already have this king, I'm not sure, but in Odyssey when I started on Xbox a couple weekends ago, I found a free mount skin that was like a black Pegasus of some sort, and it was completely free, and so obviously I got it because hello, it's free. And that shit is cool. It's so cool. Like it leaves this like trail of purple lines when you run, and I mean that alone is really cool to me. So you know, I just realized I wasn't actually tracking the quest. Oh no!
Glory and reward for whomever finds and
No!
Those pus-filled
This place is heavily guarded.
No! They're killing the shrine crocodiles.
Thank you.
Oh, what? Get him, Tahira. Yes. How many are here? Over there. Oh no, I hope they don't kill the crocodiles. Those big ones that we saved? Well, we saved one of them. Oh my god, my mount is sexy. It's like fiery. It's called Abraxas. It has a fiery tail and lock magma back and shit. That's cool. That's really cool. I think I know which one you're talking about. Not sure. I didn't look too extensively at the choices, to be honest, because the only reason I knew that this one existed was because it came up as like one of those little windows of information when you start the game. So, you know, there's treasure right here. How do I get the treasure down there? Oh, there that guy. I was like, there's gotta be more people, because... Oh, I should have assassinated. And I just kept swinging after I said that. Why? There we go. Now it's telling me who's here. Can I assassinate them? I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Ah. Oh, I got one. I got another one. Chain assassination. Where the fuck you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? What are you doing? Man. We were attacking each other for a second. Oh god. Yes! I just sent it to you because I like to show him off because he's on Instagram.
Sonic's children can grow fat off Roman bones.
They're gonna grow
I think
fat.
you might be Sobek's adopted daughter.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before.
Come. There are
He's
more of
super
these
cool. I bet he
Roman
burns your butt. I bet he burns your
When we
butt.
parted, you still had more names to find.
I found them.
And did they ease your night terrors?
Not really.
No. Rather, they unlocked a whole new world of atrocities.
Is she gonna run me straight into those hippos? Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Nice. Is that the only skin you have, or do you have more?
Courage by caging hippos.
The Romans are fools. Rampaging hippos endanger every living thing.
It's true, hippos are cray. Alright. Ah, I see. They're all over here. I can't wait until we can start the DLCs and stuff because I'm getting so antsy. Fuck you, Spear Boy. Speaking of DLC stuff, I think I'm gonna wait until I'm like level 40 before I actually start the hidden ones, which is, you're supposed to be level 38 to start it, but I want to be a couple levels higher than the actual start level, just to give myself a better chance, honestly. Ow! What is that guy using? Is he using a two-handed weapon? He is using a two-handed weapon. It's a big boy. That's what I was saying the other day. I was saying, how the fuck does Alexios not have the most sore ass in the world? Like, how is he not dead? I wonder if it's like Ponyta in Pokemon, how like the flames don't burn you if the Ponyta trusts you. This looks like a nest. I love Ponyta. He's cute. Oh, speaking of Pokemon, I found my 3DS charger. So I started a new file on X.
My father always said to be wary of a smiling crocodile. But I will take Sobek's favor if he is offering.
I do not know how long he will continue to smile. Cities like Heraklion are a blight upon the land, driving the gods away from here. We are witnessing the end of an age.
I thought I was supposed to be the somber one.
You are right, my brother.
It was good to see you today.
Aw. I'm trying to finish my chai because it's getting kind of cold.
And you. I will follow Sobek's children into the green. I hope you find what you are looking for.
That gave me a decent amount of XP. That was fucking 3,000. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's find another one. Is there any up here? There's a question mark over there. Oh, but that's in a... That's in a high level place I haven't gone to. There's one over here. Let's go do that one. There's also one right there. We could do that one too. Let's do that one first, actually, because it's literally right next to the thing. There's a big crack in the... I'm thankful that it's like it's horizontal. It's not going straight down. I don't know what that motion was to symbolize a crack. But I'm so bummed. I don't know where that crack came from. I need new mugs. I want a whole like collection of mugs just for my chai, but big mugs like this. Wait, I wanted to read that. What? It mentioned how to tell if a woman was pregnant by using a thread around her neck. What? Ow. Welcome back. How was your outside break? Did you break your mug? No. Well, you're not gonna be able to see it, but there's a crack like along the top going horizontal, and I don't know how it got there. And I think it's one of the ones that happened from like constant heat and then like expanding and stuff. But it makes me sad. Dang. That shingle noise was loud. Clap, clap. Careful, careful, careful. Oh my god. Why do you do this to me? Look at what you just did. You just bled all over this nice white marble. Who's gonna pay for that, Bayek? How much money do I have? Speaking of that, oh, I almost have 20,000 again. That's not bad. I don't ever spend it on anything.
Will not stand.
Some of my older plates do that. Oh, that's bummy.
Where is the coward?
That's bummy. Do you have like an actual set of matching shit? Because that would make me feel even worse if mine were cracking and it was like part of a matching set. Because then it's like, well, shit, now I have to buy a whole nother set. You know? Oh no! What happened?
There is no way all this blood is from one cat.
Hmm.
I still do not know what happened here. I should
Who?
investigate further.
I want to cry. Who killed him?
Bloody footprints leading to the north.
To the north. That way? Oh, duh, just follow the puddles of blood. Wait, what? Oh. What? Do I have to get in? Okay. How do I... It's not... Carry? Carry? Someone hit a guard. No, don't put him back. Oh my god. Bye. Get him back out. I didn't mean to put him back in there. Why didn't he do that the first time? Ancient Egyptians also used to use wheat and barley to tell if a woman was pregnant. The estrogen levels in the woman's urine was elevated and therefore the wheat or barley would grow. It had a 70% accuracy rate. They also used it to determine the gender of the baby, which was completely inaccurate. Supposedly if the barley grew first it was a boy, and if the wheat grew first it was a girl, but that was not true because stinky, if that makes any sense. You know, that honestly doesn't surprise me. That's actually kind of cool. What a weird practice. I mean, you know, how else are this is back before we had all this technology and shit. This technology, they had different types of technology, not like computers, but you know. That's cool. I'm gonna have to tell Cobalt about that. He would find that really interesting. My mom gave me a fancy set, mostly for holidays, but our normal dishes are old and worn. Aw, that's nice of her. Well, hi! Thanks for following, Miss Dice. It's nice to meet you. I hope you're having a good day. We have a set of dishes right now. I don't remember where they came from, to be completely honest. But we don't have a fancy set. It's just the one set.
A Roman soldier, dead. Only one wound. He bled out quick.
Was it my wife?
Neck. The cat was attacked by the Roman soldier. Whoever did this was protecting them. The trail goes to the north. I must follow it.
Dude, that
These
poor
Egyptians are
cat.
looking to fight. I must find whoever did this.
I must find whoever did this. What? How are you today, Mist? How's it going? I found it really cool as well. Yeah, because, like, it's just interesting to see how past civilizations figured shit out. You know? Because now we just pee on a stick and, you know, hope that it works. How do I... In here? In there?
That trail ends here. Ah, the culprit must be close.
That guy? Do I kill that guy? No? What do I do with this guy? Do I talk to him? I guess. Egyptians were fucking smart. They still are. They still are.
I see your cat is injured.
It is not mine. Cats belong only to bastards. I am only her instrument. Defending her from
Is
Roman
that cat
scum.
okay?
You took the life of a Roman because he killed cats. And now you risk a riot in Alexandria.
I would
It swung her
take a
fury
life
on
from
my
a
arm.
Roman if he killed
I am her
cats.
servant.
I know a high priestess who would love your dedication. It would be best for you to serve Bastet at her temple in Bubastis.
I have served Bastet my entire life. To serve her better would be an honor. Lead on.
But who's gonna protect the cats?
We don't need any untoward attention.
I'd rather he just stay here. Who's
I
gonna
know the way.
protect the cats? Ugh. There's a belief if pregnant women want so much sweet things like sugar, etc., she'll have a boy. If she wants sour things, she'll have a girl. Oh, I've never heard of that. Huh, that's fascinating. I've never heard of that. The only like gender thingies that I've heard of is the whole like if you're carrying high, it's a boy, or no. If you're fuck, am I getting it mixed up? I think it's like if you're carrying low, it's a boy, and if you're carrying high, it's a girl, but that's, I don't know. Ancient Egyptians came up with some dope shit. Dude, I would love to like go to school and learn all that kind of history shit about all the different civilizations and like all the stuff they came up with and learned about, and you know, that would be cool as heck. Which one is the bow bearer? Is it this one? Bow Fury. Fine, I'll get it. I don't want to, but I'll get it. What's this one? Oh, that's cool. Aw, man, it costs 3 things. Shit. I guess we'll... I don't know. Alchemist Dream? Guess I'll do that one because it's got critical hit rate. Oh, I'm gonna get cozy on the couch and relax. I hope you have a wonderful stream. Appreciate you all. I appreciate you too. Oh, thanks for coming in, Mamacita. I hope you get lots of cozy rest and watch a cool movie and maybe have some snacks or something. I hope I see you again soon. That sounded like a very fatal goodbye. I don't like that. Thanks for being here, Mamacita. Do I have to assassinate that guy? Oh. I was going to. What do you think you're doing? Huh? How long do I have to... I don't want this guy to go. He's protecting the cats.
Terrified of our tiny little kittens.
Ugh.
Is there no end to
Kitty.
your speech?
Like, let him protect the cats, okay? They're good beans. I'm not dying. I know, I don't know why it came out like that. Oh dear. My brain. I have massive streamer brain. Can't comprehend nothing while I'm streaming.
Look at these girdle wearers. It is like they think they are soldiers.
Enough.
Uh-oh.
We are almost through.
You want to see what a sword can do to you, scum? More than happy to
Shit.
demonstrate.
Shit, shit, shit. Shit, shit. This guy's gonna get us killed. Ally health low? What am I supposed to do about it? Oh no! I'm so tired of fighting people on horseback. Is that all of them? Are you okay? God damn it. Sorry friends, had to concentrate for a second. Are you okay?
Where were we?
Ah, I get you, girl. No worries. Enjoy your game. Enjoy your cozy couch time. Yay! Oh, I'm wanting to get kind of heckin' cozy myself. Sounded like an unsure final goodbye. I know. My brain sucks. Oh wow. Oh fuck my life. That sentence alone was a huge mood. Some dick just gave me a quest to go like 10,000 meters across Greece to go find a bit of fucking paper and some statues. At least you can fast travel. That's always handy. That would make me pissed too. I haven't had... What is that? Is that poo? Is that horse poo? They better change their horse's diet. Looks a little runny. What was I saying? Oh, the farthest I've ever had that happen to me was like 6,000 or 7,000, I think. I can't remember. 10,000 is ridiculous.
Out of the way!
You out of the way. God, this guy is just fucking weaving through everything.
Roman cat kickers. How would you feel if I kicked your gods?
Am I... Great, now I have to fight those ones, don't I? God damn it. Stop doing that, dude. You're getting us in trouble. I'm trying not to hit civilians. Oh no, oh no. Fuck you! That was a beautiful lunge. That guy? Damn it. Are we good? We Gucci? Wow, that horse is pretty. Or is he just burned? Oh. I think he, oops, I think he was just burnt. Sorry. Speak to the man with many cats. I like the man with many cats. Your face is very bloody.
Go to the temple of Bastet. Only, I beg you not to mention my name to the priestess.
I could, Magi. But think of how a return to Alexandria might be served by the great warrior Khalid.
Trying to pop my back.
I believe this is what the gods want you for.
If the gods will it, it will be done. Safe travels, Magi. May Bastet watch over you.
Constantly, what? Constantly finding my hair on my arms, like, not attached to my head anymore. It drives me nuts. That guy was cool. That guy was cool. These are daily quests, right? I don't really care about daily quests, to be honest. Let's do this one. I'm gonna fast travel to this. I've actually finished so much of Odyssey now. Really? Dude, I'm so happy you're enjoying it. That's awesome. Are you gonna try any of the other ones? I don't know if it still is King, but in the PlayStation Store, at least on the PS4, but you have a PS5, so I can't imagine it would be that different. But on the PlayStation Store, when I was looking on PS4, I think it was a few days ago, Origin's base game was on sale for like $11.99 or something. I'm not sure if that would be outside of the US as well, but maybe. Mayhaps? 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 Genuinely, I think I'm nearly done. There's just like loads of pissy little islands to go to and like 2 regions on the mainland I haven't fully explored. Dude, that's so cool though. Dang, you really like got super into it. Are you gonna try the DLCs? I haven't seen any of the DLCs, to be honest, for any of these games, but I'm sure they're amazing. Ooh. I was gonna climb up, but I think that would just not benefit me very much. I really like this little pillar brazier thing right here. I want it for the Sims. For the Sims. I have Syndicate ready to play straight after this. Nice! Then I might play Valhalla and Origins and maybe Black Flag, but I don't know when I'll have time. That's fair. That's fair. Most people that I talk to that play Assassin's Creed games seem to have Black Flag as their favorite choice. So I bet that one's gonna be really fun for you. Yep. Fuck! I'm so tired of him doing that. I know he's not gonna die, but like he could. Okay, this could go very badly. I think I have Syndicate, but I can't remember if it's on my PS3 or if it's on my Xbox. As like a backwards compatible game thing. Because at my old job, I was able to get one of the Assassin's Creed games for free. Because we had so many of them.
No more olives, no more payment to rent a press.
Pay attention to what you have in front of you, idiot boy. Not the mirage you see in the distance.
The mirage.
What a mirage, mother. The white linens of a philosopher. And with that...
Oh, you've been doing the DLC? Nice! I didn't know you had them. I thought you only had the base game.
Are you sure this is where you
Hi, Stray! How are you? How's it going?
Just admit that you lost it.
It was taken from me, mother. Do not fret. I'll get it back.
Oh, no.
I only need a small bit of help.
Just a small bit. Yes, the Atlantic. Yeah, that one I really want to do. Because I have always been fascinated with Atlantis. That's so cool, King. I thought you were only playing the base game.
My idiot son left my offering in his papyrus, which he lost. I cannot sell my oil without giving thanks.
I did not lose it. The guards took it. The papyrus is my life, Magi.
They go too far, these guards.
Indeed.
The papyrus had my notes. Those bastards threw it on a boat.
Tired. Been literally games since 6 p.m. It's 11 p.m. now. Dang. In Final Fantasy? I'm sorry. You not able to sleep well tonight? Okay, I was like, where do I go? I couldn't see the thing for a second. Final Fantasy 3, got it. How is that game? Dude, I really want to try Final Fantasy. I keep giving a few of the games a try like every few years. And I don't know why I don't get into them, but I just don't get into them. And it doesn't make any sense because I love turn-based games. I don't get it. I don't get it. Literally my favorite game in the world is a turn-based game. Like, come on. Gonna go get this papyrus back. Me too, to be honest. I looked up what DLCs were and realized I'd fucking done them. Oh shit, really? Well. So did you buy like Game of the Year edition or something? Or like a deluxe edition? I don't know if there's a Game of the Year edition for Odyssey. I probably will, or well-ish. Dunno, only been leveling.
I might well be able
Gotcha.
to unseen.
What? What? Have you been playing any Final Fantasy 14 lately? Final Fantasy 1 through 12 is turn-based. See, I can't remember all of what I've tried. I know I've tried 8. And that one, it wasn't necessarily like bad or anything, but I just wasn't feeling it at the time. But that one's on Xbox Game Pass, I think, so I'm considering trying it again. I've tried one of the 13s. I don't recall which one. I'm just swimming after this goddamn boat. I can't remember what other ones I've tried, because it's only been a few, like 3 or 4 of them. Stop sailing! Oh no, a predator attack! I'm gonna go help the guy. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. I was gonna help the guy. Can I make it? Can I? We're gonna try. No, leave that guy alone. No, that guy's gonna die. Aw. Did he make it? He's swimming, he made it. You made it, go to a boat. What are you doing? Not in 2 weeks, I think. I spent the sub money on Subnautica instead. Oh, gotcha. And we all know how that's going. Dude, Subnautica is a fucking trip, man. I love it. I really love it. But like, the moment I tried to go deeper and there was like, I couldn't see the bottom, I was like, oh fuck. And I haven't touched it since. This past Tales game was like the first non-turn-based one hubby liked. Really? I've always enjoyed the fighting mechanics in Tales, to be honest, because it's not like super free-flowing, but it's free-flowing enough to not feel like a chore, you know? Oh, I love that. I love the Tales games. They're so good.
I will deal with this.
Oh, I burnt the boat. I burnt the boat. Get in the water, get in the water, get in the water.
Guards will know better than to trouble the Phoebe from now on.
Wait, how do I? Okay. There we
This
go.
is the papyrus. And the offering. Both the Phoebe and Jepo will be happy.
I got a boat. I think I did get one that came with the DLCs, but I don't know whether it was deluxe or what. Gotcha. I think deluxe comes with the DLCs, but to be honest, I'm not sure off the top of my head. 1 to 6 is Game Boy / DS games. I have those consoles. I can play those. 7 to 12 is turn-based on console / PC, and 11 and 14 is online, and 15 is the latest. Oh, 11 is an online version too? You know, I have 15. I could put that on the list for the next sub-game, Final Fantasy 15, because Zed, my friend, he pops in here pretty often. He lent me his copy of 15, and I still have it. It's in my box. It's in my box. It's so scary. It is really fucking scary, dude. I don't know how to get past that fear. I think it's probably easier to deal with when you like aren't just swimming without protection. Like you're not like in a sub or something. That's terrifying, but I don't know. My friend really likes the newly released one. Oh, Tales of Arise. I've been hearing good things about it, and I'm gonna play it one day. I'm gonna play it one day. I'm gonna just dock this boat right here because I don't care. It's already burnt. What's gonna happen? It's gonna break. It's not my boat. I don't care. And it wasn't the boat of a good person, so I extra don't care. Ow. Are you playing 3 on your DS, Stray? I thought I heard moaning and I was like, what? I have almost 20k channel points. Nice, fuck yeah. That's awesome. I want to add new channel point redemptions. I'm just not sure what I want to add. As long as I don't run into Steve like Flame did and lost to Cyclops, that was so sad. See, that's exactly why I'm terrified, okay? Because like, I just got my sea moth. And like, I used it once and I almost lost it. It was like 19% broken, or like 19% left of whole bullshit. I don't know. And then I couldn't figure out how to repair it. So I was sitting there like, what the fuck do I do? Swimming around it, trying to find a button to push. And then I was like, oh, repair gun. Duh. I literally have 19.9 for fuck's sake. Aw, I'm sure you'll get 20k in like 10 minutes. No, some of the older ones is available on Steam. Oh, that's cool. To know if all of them are available on PC or console. I'm not sure. That's cool though that you can play them on Steam. My arm is super itchy. It's like getting red right here. Dude, that's so cool. I love that you can play older games on the computer. That's so handy.
Still spouting your nonsense. The Greeks will never accept you.
Yes, they will. I'll be a philosopher soon.
Your offering. Now you can return to selling your olive oil.
I worry about him.
Olive oil.
It is hard to understand when you do not have children.
Allow Tefibi his
That was
chance.
a rude comment.
He'll be all right.
That was, I know she doesn't like understand that that was a rude comment, but that was a fucking rude comment, ma'am. I had a child, okay? Question mark? Question mark? Should we go to that question mark? Oh, there's question marks here too. Oh wait, no, I said I was gonna do question marks off stream. I lied. I lied, no question marks. I need to find more questy quests. I know there's plenty. I just don't remember where I saw all the marks. This one. Informant table? What? What's that? Yeah, they let you buy the thief games, but they don't work without the patch/add-on for Windows 10, and the patch add-on isn't available on Steam. How would you get it then? You just have to buy it, or like separate? Whoa, hiccups. That sucks. I think I've seen a thief game on console, but I don't know if it's the same one that you play. Is it the same one? Downloaded off the interwebs. Yeah, gotcha. I guess that's not terrible, but that's still kind of inconvenient. I'm playing with this. It looks really dirty. I washed it recently. It's just fucking stained as hell. But this is like an oven mitt thing because my handle was too hot to grab, so I had to carry like this. See, when I say I'm gonna complete the game, I've literally gone to every question mark in Odyssey almost. I'm very nearly there. I believe you. Are you gonna platinum the game? Because that would be pretty cool. I could never. What? Just what? Just drop down. God. We're gonna yeet into the water. Yeet. Hopefully I don't get eaten by crocodilians. Crocodillos. Dillos. The fourth Thief game is the console game with good graphics. Haven't played it yet. Oh, I did not know that. Whenever I see the cover, it just says Thief, so I just assumed that was like the one game. My bad. What's this? Recon work. Apollodorus sent an agent, Usanev, to investigate a military camp. There's been no word back. Sure, we'll fucking... Hell yeah. Why not? Find the... Wow, really? Almost 1,000 meters away. Oh god! Oh, I've already cleared it, I guess. Yeah, I have to. It's not finished if I don't platinum it. Oh, fuck, my bad. Are y'all like big into achievement hunting in your games when you play? I always like, whenever I get a new game, I'm always like, yeah, I want trophies, I want achievements. But then I start playing and I'm like, I don't care anymore. Hence why I've never platinumed nothing or continued nothing. I was gonna attempt to with Stardew on PlayStation, because if Switch had achievements, I would have had the like platinum for Switch, but they don't do that. And the only things I was really missing was cooking all the meals, and then I would have needed to like finish that Journey of the Prairie King game. but that's all. Uh-oh. Gonna kill some people. I don't want to. I did this place off stream over the weekend. You're amazing, King. I see the credits roll and I'm like, yay, I'm done. Same though, like actually same. Layback. Welcome back, darling. How is work today? How is work going, by the way? Are you almost done? Necronomicon. Okay. Okay. We'll do Necronomicon. Let me pause. And I'm gonna some Final Fantasy music. Aww. Aww. Hi, Hanger. How are you? Thanks for the resub. Happy 3 months. Happy 3 months. That's really sweet. How are you doing today? Oh, it's nice to see you. Aw, that was surprising. Forgot what I was doing. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit and then switch to this. Oh shit, I don't think I have that story command set up for everyone because I'm a dunce and I forgot. Oh there. I've platinumed 4 games but can't remember which ones. I literally only remember the amount of platinums I've got. That's fair. That's fair, that's fair. Were they hard ones? Work is bleh. One more day of doing 2 jobs, then I can rest my wrist. Oh, your poor wrist. Do you wear glove things at work? Been a long time since I've been on. Life has been busy. I hope you and the gang are well. Oh, I hope you're well. It's nice to see you. I'm doing good. We're about to do a story time with Necronomicon. Yeah. This is our Bible. Yeah, what have you been up to? How's it been? How have you been? How's life? I don't wear the wrist brace at work even though I should. I don't like the way it feels. I feel that. I had to wear one while sleeping for a little while and that shit was torture. I can't imagine breaking a limb. I would lose my goddamn mind. Once we pick a spot to read, I will do the storytime command. This is a first edition. It says 8th printing, but it says first edition. That's fucking cool. Should reread today. There's one called The Burial Ground at Damascus. The first one's called Howlings in the Desert, or The Eaters of the Dead. Have we read that one? The Eaters of the Dead? Lustful demons and angry demons. That sounds cool. It only feels weird because I wear a jacket and I have weird things with the way clothes feel. No, you know what? I get that completely. I totally get that. Because it feels like really restrictive. That was a weird hand motion. You should get little stickers to put by the ones you've read on street. That's such a smart idea. I guess I could technically use sticky notes, but like, who am I? I'm not that cool. I think we're gonna do lustful demons and angry demons today. That sounds fun, huh? That's page 13. Concerning the life of Abdul al-Hazred. Post-its. Yeah, see, because I have... Where is it? I have this little post-it stack. But, meh. That's just content creator brain. It comes out to play sometime. I mean, honestly, I appreciate it because that's an actually really good idea. That sentence sounded stupid, but you know, I really appreciate it. And it's probably something I'm gonna have to, like, maybe I'll get some from Amazon or something. By the way, before I start this, should we keep Daddy Poe and Necronomicon redeems and story time after Halloween. Aww, Abby, thank you. Thank you for gifting a sub to King. That's so nice. Dude, Abby, you're so fucking cool. I really appreciate you. You're always so supportive. You're the best. You're the best. Holy shit, that's like blocking my chat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Transforms into a lusty demon. I love that. I love that. Do you have horns? This music, by the way, this is a Final Fantasy. It says Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age PS4 theme, and it was free. And it might still be free. I'd recommend checking if you're a PS4 player. Maybe you can keep them, but put like a 1 max per stream for Poe and Necronomicon. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's something to think about. Or I can like lump them together, mayhaps, and then the person can choose. Like I can do a like you have to write something in the, you know what I'm talking about? Alright, there's a story thing. House graciously. Here we go, friends. Lustful demons and angry demons in the Necronomicon. When the winds blow soft across the sands, they carry the murmur of seduction kissed with promises of pleasure, but when they quicken, their howl of murderous fury will not be placated. The winds foreshadow the coming of demons that are born alone in whirling cones of dust from other planes of existence. Both kinds are impelled by the same hunger, and seek to nourish themselves on the emotions of man, but the first is fed upon the sensation of arousal and the desire for carnal consummation, wow, while the second fattens on fear. The second kind is more dangerous since fear is a stronger emotion. The lover of the winds is beautiful to behold. She comes in dreams with her white arms extended and her long and glossy hair rising about her head, her smile sweet with orange blossoms and her eyes deep wells of reflected starlight. I'm struggling. A gown of the finest transparent silk adorns her slender body. Her fingers, neck, and wrists are bejeweled. What man, whole in body, can resist her allurements? She induces the nocturnal emission of semen during sleep, and feeds upon the odor and heat of the seed, bearing away a portion of its vitality with which to engender monsters in her womb, for these become her servants, and since they are possessed of a portion of material vitality, they're capable of tangible acts. When she visits the sleeper, they gibber and caper around his bed, pulling upon the hair and beard of their father and howling with glee. Night after night, she returns to her dreaming lover, who welcomes her embrace without complaint, his mind lulled by pleasure until she has drawn out all he has to give and his heart ceases to beat. She is like the tar of the poppy that brings unfailing delight even when it causes death. Only a man such as those who guard the harem of the monarch and have had their manhood removed by the edge of a knife, or have suffered a similar loss through violent misfortune, can resist the allures of this temptress. Since they have no seed to give, she is frustrated in her attempt and flies away, wailing and gnashing her teeth. The howling demon comes with violence and seizes the mind of the sleeper, shaking it as a dog shakes a rat, transforming dream to nightmare. It has as many forms as the foes that inhabit the imagination, but is quick to seek out and discover the shape that is most feared. This becomes its vessel, or better to say, its mask, for it has no identity of its own, only a hunger that must be appeased. When images alone fail to terrify, it causes cuts and welts upon the skin of the sleeper, which are discovered with the rising of the sun, but only for the purpose of eliciting terror, as pain alone offers it no nourishment. Its purpose is to interrupt sleep so many times that the man who is its prey begins to dream while awake, and then it is able to come and go within his mind at will, and take whatever it finds there of value. The common consequence of the nightly visits of this demon is madness and suicide. Only by death can its torments be avoided. He alone is safe. What? He alone is safe who has learned to embrace his fears as a lover, rejoicing in their multiplicity and power. Such a man welcomes the angry demons of the wasteland as his friends, and finds amusement and diversion in their change of masks. Recognizing at last the futility of the attempt, this demon departs in sullen silence, its fury stilled, and the wanderer in the desert sleeps and dreams without molestation. Eunuchs are safe, y'all! That's hilarious. There's just the bottom and the next bit. By the seal of the gods from the stars, these two forms of night demon can be commanded and sent to vex others who travel across the empty space, and even those who dwell within distant cities, as a potent form of attack especially suited to the exacting of vengeance. The seductress and mother of monsters is obedient to the authority of the seal of Shub-Niggurath, the prolific goat. The angry demon obeys the seal of great Cthulhu, quick to fury. I fucked up that sentence. Wait for the coming of the demon as you lie within your dreams alert and aware, and before it commences its work, command its attention with the name and seal of the god under whose wandering star it dwells. Whether bright and pitiless Venus or red-eyed Mars. Ooh, that's me. The star of the god must be above the horizon, hence the best time to contract with the demon of lust is shortly before dawn. Compose the seal of the god in your imagination and picture it upon the air before you as you confront the demon. Then give the demon instruction concerning the identity of the person it should vex unto death. Your purpose will surely be attained within the cycle of the moon. And that was the end of the lustful demon and the angry demon. Shit! I almost dropped my book. Did I just hear you say? You did, and I don't even know if I said it right, to be completely honest, because we're reading the Necronomicon. Necronomicon. I was just reading one part. Also, hi, Noter. I still have so much in here that we could read, and I love it. Like, there's a whole ass chapter about Cthulhu. Yay! I love the Necronomicon. This is like one of my favorite books. It's so good. When I first read it was in like high school, so it's been a very long time. Hence why I can never remember what the fuck it says. Abby wants more. Abby wants more. I was spot on. How do you say it, by the way? I'm not good with, like, when I read silently, I tend to, like, I read a lot faster, but I also don't handle pronunciation in my head. So, like, whenever I read out loud, I'm constantly fumbling because I'm like, I've never heard this word spoken out loud. Let's find a different spot. What other part should we read? It was stuck in my hair. Boop. Is it Shub? Niggurath. Niggurath? Oh, I like how that sounds way better. I like how that sounds way better. What part should we read? My hair is like, I swear to God. Shiloh, you're so cute. Oh Lord, he's Slytherin. I don't know what other part should we read. What do you think? I really liked the concerning the tombs of wizards one. That was fun. There's one called Walking Corpses Above the Second Cataract. I'm basing, since this is technically like a Halloween redemption month thing, I'm trying to do ones that have like spoopy titles. The Thing Beneath the Library. Let's do that. That sounds fun. 209. That's way bad. Fucking hair. Ooh. And the do story. Boop. I'm so glad I have that command, it's so handy. Alright, so this is the thing beneath the library. Oh, sorry, I just noticed something. I don't know if it's gonna be able to show. Fuck. Look at the... Crap. Oh, come on, you can do this. Look it's like an ankh. Sorry, my camera sucks. I tried. To test their colored rays of light for efficacy against the old ones, the Magi hold imprisoned in a chamber beneath their library a thing that was captured in the lowest depths of the caverns that reach to the center of our sphere. It is made of the same starborn substance of which the Seven Lords are composed. Centuries passed when the walls of the monastery were raised on the foundations of an ancient ruin. The builders discovered this creature beneath the hill, imprisoned by potent seals of magic within a strange cell of iron. How it was compelled to enter its prison, or who or what imprisoned it, remains unknown. Instead of seeking to destroy it, the monks preserve it for their study. Either they are more courageous than the ranks of other men, or more foolhardy, for it is certain that they hold a dragon coiled in a net of gossamer. And what shall it matter whether they are brave or foolish when the dragon opens its mouth to breathe forth fire? Right, though? Oh god. In the deepest cellar of the library is set a small and uninteresting door of plain wood planks, its lintel low enough so as to require even a man of moderate height to bend over when passing through its frame. It is kept locked with an iron lock of simple design, very easy to force using the thin blade of a dagger for a man accustomed to such work. Stone stairs lead steeply downward immediately beyond the door into darkness, so that care must be taken not to stumble. At the bottom of the stairs, a vaulted corridor of roughly dressed stone blocks illuminated at infrequent intervals by oil lamps that hang from chains set into the walls. These lamps are kept perpetually refilled and are always burning. Hey, Abby, we were talking about that. The lamp people, right? No sentries are placed in these lower levels, for the Magi do not believe that any but themselves could traverse the corridor, and they have complete trust in all members of their order. You fucking shouldn't. Nor would they suspect danger from a feeble-minded and mutilated slave that they have in their compassion taken into their care. During the day, the chance of discovery is great, for there are frequently men moving about, but in the hours after midnight, the lower levels of the library are abandoned, and the risk is slight. At the end of the corridor is a large, circular chamber with a domed ceiling that appears to be of Roman design. It may well be centuries older than the monastery above it. An iron cage in the shape of a sphere composed of interlocking bands riveted together at their intersections hangs above the floor on 3 massive chains, the links of which are so large that the hand of a man could easily pass through their openings were it possible to reach them. Oh god. The cage hangs suspended above the stone floor higher than a man can reach, but by jumping upward it would be possible to touch it, should anyone be so foolish as to try, for the thing within would surely reach downward between the iron bands and slay any who ventured so near. This is a longer chapter, by the way. It's only like a few pages, but it's much longer. The iron bands of the sphere are massive enough to withhold the ram of a siege engine, but alone it is doubtful they could retain the creature that crouches on its haunches within their boundary, filling their compass with its translucent bulk. On the inner surface of the dome, the floor below the sphere, and on the walls surrounding it, are painted pinnacles of dread significance. So arranged that their aspects conjoin at the center of the chamber, and it is these rays of subtle and unseen force that are the true prison. The thing in the cage watches the approach of those who enter the dome, motionless and subdued, almost appearing to be a great sculpture of hazy rock crystal shot through with clouds of various dull colors, for such is the appearance of its otherworldly body, which is not composed of flesh similar to the flesh of common living creatures. It watches and waits, but the terrible power of its will can be felt as a touch upon the skin, like the crawling of legs of countless insects, and more sharply on the forehead between the eyebrows. With its mind, it seeks to compel those who gaze upon it to wander nearer, until they are beneath the sphere and it is able to reach down with its taloned hand as with the striking head of a serpent and snatch out their lives. Dang! Its will can be resisted by a strong mind, for the pinnacles on the walls weaken and contain it. However, the traveler is advised not to allow his attention to wander even for a matter of minutes, or he will find himself standing beneath the sphere and may not have the quickness of limb to save himself. Its 6 small eyes exert a compelling force, and through them the creature may choose to communicate its thoughts, which reach the human mind as a sort of articulate intention or surmise, and also in the form of mental images. That it is one of the spawn of Great Cthulhu there can be no doubt, for its shape is much the same as the carved and painted images of its creator, though there are minor differences in form of little importance or interest, since they cannot be turned to any useful account. I'm gonna drink some water. Whenever I read, it makes me like way more congested. I'm not sure why. Well, where did I leave off? Great leathern wings lie folded upon its back. Its feet bear talons like those of the hawk, and its face is a mass of writhing protuberances resembling the bodies of headless serpents. Whoa, that's cool. If the traveler falls to his knees before the sphere and makes the recognized gestures of obeisance and worship before the thing, placing his hands over his face and bowing his head to touch the stone floor, its indifference will quicken to an intense interest, for it will perceive that the traveler is not merely another of the magi come to further torture it with their colored rays of light and other weapons, but a servant of dreaming Cthulhu. 2 emotions will surge within it and be felt by the mind of the traveler as palpable blows. The first is hope, and the second is a blind rage and lust for vengeance so potent it is all but overwhelming, and gives rise to the urge to scream or run from the chamber. That's sad. If the traveler can master his emotions, the thing in the cage will quickly perceive that it cannot control his mind with force, and it will be amenable to bargain for its freedom. The only currency it can offer in its captive state is knowledge, but its knowledge is vast, although much of it lies beyond the comprehension of the human mind or the scope of human use. It is of so alien nature. The offer of freedom is not difficult to justify, for it would only be necessary for the pinnacles on the walls of the chamber to be covered over with pigment or otherwise defaced, and those that remain on the dome and the floor would be unable to contain the creature, who would then burst its iron bands with ease. So the creature itself will instruct in the form of images sent into the mind that appear in the imagination like the moving pictures of dreams. Oh God. We're almost there. One more page. Among the most useful of its instructions is the manner of compelling other men or women to perform whatever action you desire. This is not like the spell of glamour that deceives the senses into seeing or hearing what is not present to see or hear, but a way of projecting the will into the minds of others so that they are made to move and speak against their own inclination. The compulsion is not absolute, for when it is perceived by a person of strong will, it can be resisted. It is most effective when used in such a way that the one enslaved by its power does not realize that his actions are directed from beyond his own mind. It is natural for us to assume that when we do a thing, we have a reason for doing it, and provided the action is not too outrageous, we seldom question its source. That's fair. The creature in the iron sphere has the power to hear within its mind the thoughts that are sent to it, making it possible to ask questions. Though it is necessary to articulate the thoughts with the clarity of spoken speech, it cannot discern thoughts that are less clearly expressed, and the traveler will take great care to conceal his true intentions until he has achieved his ends. For if the thing perceives his treachery, it will resist disclosing its secrets. I mean, that's also fair. After the traveler has inquired of the creature and has received from it the teachings he most desires, it is best that he withdraw from the chamber quickly, before the thing realizes that he does not intend to release it, for its rage will be great, and it may yet find a way to use the power of its thoughts to induce the traveler to commit some careless error that will bring him within reach of its claws. Dude, I feel really bad for this thing. Larry, leave him alone. It is perhaps needless to add that it would be foolhardy in the extreme degree to actually fulfill the bargain and release the thing from its iron prison, for without question it would immediately slay everything within the walls of the monastery, including the traveler himself. He need not fear that the creature will betray his loyalties to the Magi on 2 counts. First, that the thing hates the monks too deeply to ever give them any benefit. And second, that it will cling to the hope that the traveler may at some future time be induced to aid its purposes. In this way, his trespasses in the lower chamber of the library will pass unnoticed, unless he is the victim of ill fortune, for what man can control the vagaries of the fates? Vagaries? That was the end of the chapter. That was fascinating, and it made me really sad. Like, I feel genuine pity for that dragon thing. That was sad, Abby. That's this. Necronomicon. Necronomicon. I love these redeems. I know they take me a while, and I breathe a lot because I struggle to read out loud and breathe at the same time. But, they're fun. Larry, you gotta leave Shiloh alone. You're gonna stress him out. Alright, I'm gonna switch. Switch. And then, boop. And then turn my sound back up. Whoa, too high, sorry. I need the sweet spot. There we go. Oh, alright, friends. That was fun. Thank you, Abby. That book is so heckin' cool. Wait, what? For why? For why? I think I only have 3 redemptions per stream for those, but I think it's for each one. I'm not positive. For the Daddy Poe and the Necronomicon, just because they're so long. I've only just noticed where the shit is Theodore. So I didn't mean to, but I accidentally changed Theodore to this little black cat underneath my camera. And I decided to leave him there for the remainder of the month since it's heckin' Halloween month.
But a major military encampment.
Yeah. Once October's over, I'm gonna be bringing Theodore back, but...
If you have any decency in your heart, you will free us.
Free who?
Free us.
Those rugged voices.
Get him. Yes!
Those rugged voices. Those must be the last of the farmers that they have
Oh,
imprisoned.
these guys. Wait, y'all are fine. I'm gonna, check stuff. Hi, Zet! Thanks for being here. Whoa! I appreciate you so much. I'm sorry I couldn't talk last night. Larry, get down! Get down! Fucking shithead. Cobalt was asleep, and so whenever I open people's streams at night like that, I have to like have the volume really low, and I can't hear unless I gotta do this with my phone, but like against my ear. So I was like, well, I don't want to do things where you're gonna have to talk back because then I can't hear you. But I hope you had fun. Oh well, gonna get all the things. Hello? Give it back.
These were
I
no
miss Theodore,
soldiers.
he always said hi to me. This one says hi too.
Heads like smashed cabbages.
When you first start talking. He does it too. He's a good little bean. I just figured this cat, we could pretend he's Larry. I want to interact with that.
By the horns of our moon. The size of this beast. The power
What's-
behind it must be immense. It must have taken a full cow just to make this harness.
What is under here? Is there anything under there? Oh. There's nothing. Oh shit. Is it for an elephant? Oh, that's for an elephant. Oh, that's sad. Oh, it's probably that one. So, I tried fighting that elephant off stream, and I died immediately. So, yeah. That's not gonna happen. What's that?
War plans. They are
I
harnessing
know, but
elephants to
Theodore is
fight.
just special. Okay. Larry is special too. Theodore will be back, I promise. He's not gone, technically. It's just Capamon only lets me have one heckin' pet, I think. Haven't quite figured out how to have two, if I'm honest. What's... Oh, arrows. Do I need them? Damn. I was hoping I could loot some arrows. I'm glad that I'm not usually out of arrows, so I don't ever have to worry, but like, I'd still like to loot them. Do I have to do every single one? Last one. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Protect the prisoners.
And Anubis and hurry, fool.
Does anyone know Usinib?
Usinib. I did say it right. This guy.
Thank you, friend. While scouting the Roman forces, I foolishly fell into their hands.
What time is it?
It's barbaric. They train elephants to battle with bloodlust and force them to
The chickens were running around in the background. That was fucking cute.
Can you make it back from here?
Of course. I will find Apollodorus and tell him.
Dope. 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 Real life Larry is special. This bouncy tailed cat is a fake Theodore and therefore I am angry. It's not a fake Theodore. It's literally a different species of animal. Aw. Theodore will be back. I'm gonna have him back on Monday. Because that's gonna be the end of Halloween time. Technically. Sort of. Larry, you're so handsome. The time, the time. Who's got the time? It's already, I didn't realize it was already almost 3 o'clock. This one? Workers Lament and New Kid in Town. Let's do that one. Larry likes to lay on the windowsill and I don't know why he does this, but like he pushes his peats like this against the curve, and it looks really cute because he's just like a sphinx but with his peats up. Ow. Oh, I'm so excited to play more Pokemon X on my DS, y'all. I'm so happy. Yesterday, I just had like motivation all of a sudden again to start looking for my DS chargers again, just one more time. And I was like, Cobalt's in the stream room. I'm gonna look in the closet. I'm gonna look in those boxes in the closet that have random shit. And that's what I did. And that's where they were, both of them, the unopened one too. I was so fucking happy. And so now I've got both of, cause I have two. I have a 2DS and I have a new Nintendo 3DS XL is what the whole fucking title is technically called. And both of them are charged and I'm excited. What's one cartoon you truly hate? It used to be South Park. Is that weird? I don't mind it now, but I had seen that Red Rocket episode years and years and years and years ago, and I immediately started hating the show after that.
Of the late Tahaka.
Um,
Welcome, friend. A new life
trying to
awaits you
think.
here in Metropolis, the city
Cause I don't know if there's any that I like hate.
Find your path and walk into a new age.
What about you, Uchiha?
Welcome, Nebet. The city of
Does that count as a cartoon? But I don't hate it now.
Is it true?
You said 3 o'clock and I shit myself because I thought you meant 3 a.m. because my time zone is closer to 3 a.m. not 3 p.m. So I was so scared that you'd just been streaming for hours and I'd sit up till 3 in the morning watching. That's a goddamn mood. I'm sorry.
Discovered every day.
No, friend. 3 p.m. my time.
old world up.
My time. It's heckin' dark.
Welcome to Litopolis. I never forget a face, and I have not seen yours before. You found it, your new home. A miracle of a man's labor.
I'm watching the
Great work
game on my
begins.
laptop.
No, that's not what...
You just don't know it yet. We give every new arrival a house. Only dig it out and help with the public works. A fresh start.
I get a house?
These tough sands.
Speak to some of our new inhabitants, like Nehi. He can tell you how liberating it is to leave the past
My
behind.
lip is hurting.
I cannot shed my past like a snake sheds his skin.
Poor Bayek. Wait, but I want a house.
A guide will show you your new house. You have but to dig it free and to help with the public works. To be welcome here.
And to help with the public works. Wally, I don't know what it is about that movie that makes me want to vomit. Seriously? The cat hair on my tongue. Aw, I love Wally. That's such a good movie with a very, very powerful message.
My cat is gone.
I still can't think of
Stop bothering me.
any cartoons.
By the gods, what am I to do?
Peace, friend. What happened?
The gods have cursed me. I lost my farm and my wife to my brother in Yamu, and now I've lost what little I owned.
He's just so dirty and
My cat
gross.
got stuck in a ditch far
Wally,
from town.
he's cute though.
I heard terrible roars, and I just left them. My poor oxen, everything I own.
It's not his fault.
What am I to do?
He was left behind to do massive cleanup.
There are no large beasts in this region.
I did not stay to find out. They were the last gift I got from my father, Kufu and Kiera, and I left them there with
Oh,
all I
no.
own.
When I am out that way, I will see what I can find. For now, do what you can on your new house.
My thanks. My house is to the right of the entrance to the temple.
What's the message for that movie?
The bright wings
I
of
always
Horus.
took it as being like humans are being too careless with the planet and like constantly using up its resources and shit and like becoming super duper lazy, and then we just leave to another planet, or not another planet, like we end up having to live in space because we've trashed Earth so badly that we literally like cannot live there anymore because it's just filled with trash and gunk, and the fucking oxygen levels are like non-existent. It's toxic. Everyone gets fat. Like so fat that you can't move. You have to fucking use those little hover chairs and shit. Rely on robots to help you. Bad jubies. It's bad jubies, Uchiha. Bad jubies. Aw, I love Wally. I saw that movie in theaters with my aunt. My aunt took me. We took a friend of mine with. This was in high school. And I was very upset with her because she fucking fell asleep. I was like, how could you fall asleep? Yay. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, he's pretty. That lion was so pretty. I didn't want to kill it. And there's another one. What the hell? I know my button presses are kind of obnoxious. I'm trying to keep it away from the mic. I just realized my mic is facing, like, away from me. Is that all of them? Is there anything else? Oh, wow. Tons of treasure. Oh, wow. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming for the full 3 hours today. I might just do 2.5. Not positive. If I do 2.5, then that means that we'd be ending in roughly half an hour. I don't know. It's gonna depend because I have pain in my lower body. How do I back up? Can I back up? I don't want to hurt these babies. I'm so glad that they're alive. I was scared I was gonna find them dead on the ground.
Good thing I came looking for you. I fear Nehi would be dead, and you'd be lying food otherwise.
How dare you? That's when I'm up. I'm sorry. I mean, even if I ended early, that would only mean that like I'd only have half an hour left after that, because I only stream for 3 hours max. I'm sorry, Uchiha. Well, whoop, I didn't mean to do that. Yay! Yay! He's got his stuff back. Okay, I'm just gonna climb your wall. These are cute little houses. Why are you dude, bro?
Bayek!
Bayek!
Kufu and Kiera. Today I cried tears of joy.
Have you seen The Addams Family with Debbie? I have not. Is that bad? I have never seen The Addams Family.
It arouses my curiosity and yet terrifies me. Will you look?
Sure.
What am I gonna find right now? I'm scared.
As I dug out the main room, I found ominous writings on the wall. Old writings. I have no idea what they say, but it scares me in my bones.
Ooh, I like his necklace.
Are old, but incomplete. Too much is missing.
Erased by time and sand. Do you think it's a curse?
I will ask around town.
All right. What should I do?
Trying to fix
I
how
don't
I'm
know if
sitting.
I can sleep here.
You will be fine.
Oh, he's so over this dude's shit.
You should speak to Ramesu. He knows everyone in town and everything that happens here.
I'm sure he does.
All right. What do you do for fun after streaming? I always imagined you turning off all your systems and grabbing a book off the shelf and sitting in the living room with the curtains open next to Larry, sipping tea or water while thinking about taking a nap. I mean, you're not too far off, except I usually retreat to the darkest room, which oddly enough is the entry room at the moment. I haven't been reading lately, so normally this isn't really like for fun, but by the time I'm done streaming, honestly, I'm like exhausted. So I end up just retreating to the couch, and Larry usually hangs out on top of the couch. And I usually just look at my phone, or I turn on a movie that I've seen a million times and just lay there and watch it. Like Legally Blonde, I've seen that movie a gazillion times. Yeah. I don't I feel so boring, Uchiha, but like I don't really do anything like for fun. Like most of my shit is trying to make sure I'm not, as sad as this sounds, about to have a panic attack. So like it's just like I might play a game if I can get myself to actually try to play the game, or I'll read something on my phone, or I will look at cool pictures on my phone, or I'll just cuddle Cobalt. Yeah. What all do you do? Because I know you do Pokemon Go stuff, and you said you like to hike. What else do you like to do, Chiha? Darkness, yes. I need the fucking darkness. Like, this room is so bright, you guys. And I feel like for normal people, especially right now, it would just... that y'all would come in here and be like, this is normal daytime room, but like, it is bright, and it hurts my eyeballs. I almost said my balls, because Adventure Time. But these get tired. Very, very tired. How relaxing. I object. It makes me want a hot dog real bad. Wow. Self-help remedy. I love Legally Blonde so much. It's like a guilty pleasure. Why does it still say I've got things? Ooh. Let's do that instead. Oh, fuck my life. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. I need to get rid of some shit. Like, deconstruct stuff. Because, wow. Smoke and mirrors, that's pretty cool. I have so much crap. I haven't touched any of that stuff because I don't know if, like, if I need to keep anything. You know? I never know. And what if I get rid of something that I need? And since it's not causing me any issues with, like, inventory weight, you know? I'm like, what's the point? Viper's tooth. I don't even remember getting that. That's fucking cool. That probably came from one of those, what's it called? Papyrus puzzles. I'm trying to get rid of all these exclamation points because they're driving me nuts. Wow. I'm going to hurt somebody. My controller just died. King, just plug it in. Just plug it in. It's okay. It's okay. All is Gucci. Oh! You know what? I might put that spear on my back bar. Or whatever a back bar would be considered. Unarmed? What? Let's do that. Meow. Mirror blades. Where is the... Nope. Because that spear would help with horseback stuff. Cobalt said that spears are good for horseback stuff. There we go. Or when she's like, like it was hard? Dude, I had a realization. I don't know if y'all have ever watched both Legally Blonde and Vampire Diaries. I haven't seen all of Vampire Diaries. I've been trying to get through it for like 7 years now. No, OBS, you've been so good. Come on. Anyway, but the guy that plays Warren, is that his name? In Legally Blonde, plays... What's his name? It starts with an A in Vampire Diaries. The guy that... Fuck, I can't remember his name. Oh my god, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Come on, Venus, you can do this. Oh, I almost had it. He starts off as like a vampire hunter or something. My brain keeps saying Alphonse, but that's not the... It's Alaric. Alaric. He plays Alaric. Or Alaric. Alaric? I can't remember how he pronounces his name, but he plays that guy. I like to go to the cinema, going out to dinner with friends, and the usual running and hiking while playing Pokemon Go. I've been in between video games and TV shows, and I really need to finish. Gotcha. See, you live like a very cool lifestyle. Where like you hang out with your buddies, you see all kinds of stuff, you go outdoors a lot. Like I respect that because I am the complete opposite. I am the complete opposite. Super opposite.
Many lost works and fragments of the old world.
Who's your buddy in Pokemon Go that follows you around and stuff?
To make us wonder.
Yeah, him. Yeah, he plays. It's the same actor.
A new life awaits you here in...
I was like, dude, he sure didn't age much.
No, you would clear a house in no time.
Enough. At Nehi's house, he saw these strange writings.
My lip is doing something weird.
3 others have said the same thing, but these signs are too old to be made sense of.
I will check with them.
But what if it's a curse?
Wasting your time, but as you will.
I don't trust this guy. What? Alright, there's one. Ooh. Okay. Whoa. God, they're so spread out. Alright, I'm gonna go to that guy first. I lied. This first one's way closer. The third season of Legacies came out and he still looks the same. Oh, that's right. That is another. I need to look into that show too. Fuck my life, I'm so behind. And I need to watch the original. Dude, that guy ages like a true vampire. Like, I swear he doesn't age. I'm glad y'all know who I'm talking about.
Ramesu said you found strange hieroglyphs in your house.
Yes. I thought they were kind of creepy. I think someone else may have found the same thing.
My chest made a weird. He was like, "Where?"
Go on and take a look.
Take a look. I just bit my tongue and it hurt more than normal, so I have a feeling I bit it in my sleep or something too. How do I get in this house? I really like their little houses. I hope I get my own house. Is this? Aha. Get up there, Bayek.
Looks like the same
What the fuck?
style. Perhaps part of the same message.
My back is itchy. Okay. For real? There was literally no dialogue. Why? I wanted dialogue. I wanted substance. Sorry. Whoops. I didn't mean to. Hi. How are you? I'm gonna call you Warrior, if that's okay. It's easier. Thanks for following. It's nice to meet you. Have you played this before?
Tell him I asked how he was. My name's Nebefer.
Nebefer? Okay. I feel like that was pointless. Here we go. I switch my buddies often to gain more hearts for them. The more you walk, feed, snap, and play with them, their hearts go up, and eventually become your best buddy. Mantine and Kingdra are I can't fucking read, y'all. Our buddies right Meow and Armored Mewtwo. Nice. That's cool that you have Mantine. I feel like Mantine doesn't get a whole lot of love or recognition. That's dope. Armored Mewtwo. I don't have a Mewtwo, I don't think. Like, at all. Any of them. That's fucking cool. Who is mine? I don't do much Pokemon Go. I think mine is Dino. I'm not positive. But I'm almost sure it's Dino, the last time I played. Because I was working on getting a Hydreigon and then I just gave up. I'm playing it and I'm at level 46. Damn! You're 10 levels higher than me. Is it your first playthrough?
More of the message.
I'm trying to, I'm slowly level grinding so that I can start the DLCs. I hate that there's, look at that tiny little candle. Can you see it? Look at, there you go. There you go. Next to Bayek. It looks large, but I promise you, it's like this big. It is your first playthrough. Fuck yeah, mine too. How are you liking it so far? Do you play the other Assassin's Creed games too? Wrong way. Sorry, child. Sorry, child. I love Mantine. He's cool. He is really cool. Though, I will admit, in Sword and Shield, he kind of got on my nerves because I would be like swimming in the waters and he would just fucking pop out of nowhere and hit me. Like, hello? I'm doing something. Stop it.
Are you new here?
Passing through, but looking into a mystery.
What?
Did you find ancient hieroglyphs in your house?
Didn't everyone? Didn't worry me much. Why? Does it mean something?
Not sure yet.
Like, I don't know.
Don't see why not. Tell me if I should worry.
Okay. I love how nonchalant this guy is. Oh, up there? Get down. Played Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Unity. Nice. Just those two? I say that as if I'm judging. I'm not judging at all. This is like my first official playthrough of any of them. I've heard good things about Syndicate. Haven't really heard much about Unity though.
That's the whole message.
If your feet are...
It appears to be a prophetic vision.
Is he gonna read it? If your feet are firm in Letopolis, look west to the pyramids. Within the golden dunes lies the temple of 1,000,000 years, guarded by stone lionesses.
Where is this temple?
Should we go do that? I need a higher vantage point. Like, you saw movie on Assassin's Creed? They made a movie also. I have not. I actually didn't know that they made a movie, to be completely honest. I'm not a big movie person. Folks that have been here a while already know that because that's literally all I talk about. But there's a lot that I have not seen. Was it good? Was it based off anything, or was it just like a new story? So that way? Hello, little spider. What are you doing on my shirt? No, you can't be on me. No, you're too small. No. I might squish you. Over there. Over there. No. Over there. On the thing. Nope. No, you can't stay here. I might squish you. Oh. Bro, you gotta cooperate with me here. Get on the desk. Get on the desk. On the desk. Sorry, friends, I'm wrangling a spider. What? Stop it! Dude. He's on my nail. Oh my god. Okay. He can't. He made a web on me. Stay over there, bro. You're so small, like I'm gonna have trouble seeing you. It's not good. Oh no. That's sad. You can't sit with us. I mean, it can. I just I'm afraid it's gonna get hurt because he was little, like this, like a millimeter. This cute little guy. Does this help? Where am I from? I am from Arizona, but that's all I will ever say. Where are you from? Don't dox yourself. Just give generalized, like, state or country. Or don't answer at all. That's... What did that scroll say again? This one. Within the golden dunes lies the temple of 1,000,000 years, guarded by stone lionesses. Okay. Oh, you're from India. That's cool. That's super cool. The desert southwest. Yeah, I'm in the desert. I'm in the desert. Tell the spider, you have no power here. You are nameless. Servant of Mordor. I would never. He's a good bean. He's just here. I don't know where it went. I hope I don't squish him. Go back to the void from whence you came. Man, I need to do another Lord of the Rings marathon. It's been way too long. Treasure? Do I get to kill those people? I'm gonna. Is that Bestet? That looks like Bestet. Head now. Y'all are gonna die. No, I have to kill another lion. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm gonna do that so it's a quick death. I'm sorry. Leave my bird alone. Wow, look at how this guy died. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. What other kind of games do you like to play, Warrior? Scorpions! Wonder if those are Deathstalkers. I doubt it. They're kind of large. And they're black. I don't... Deathstalkers are normally like tan color. What platform is it on? Maybe we can Discord stream it. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm not sure actually. Cause I just have I have them on Blu-ray. Ow, my head hurts. It's like a pimple or something. Ouchie. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's on anything, Abby. Get the fuck down. Do I have to? It just... Okay. There we go. I play Valorant, PUBG, PC. Oh, nice.
Ceremony so long ago.
I've never played either of those, but they're both games that you'd play with other people, right? Hi, Oscar. Hi, Dragon. How are you? I know, I really didn't want to kill that lion. It probably doesn't seem that way, but oh shit. No, now I have to kill a snake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hate my life. I hate my life. I'm tired of killing animals. Yucky HBO Max pass. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that. There might be a way, because I have it on... Just kidding, I lied. I was like, do I have a disk drive on my laptop? Nope. I had a thought that, because I have them on Blu-ray, I was like, I could just do it on my laptop and then like screen share, but nope, I don't have a disk drive. However, if there's ever a chance for that, Abby, I'd be totally down to do that for you guys. Extended editions. Fucking a gazillion hours of hangout time. Snack. I know, I'm so sad. Yep. So are you bigger into co-op games than solo? Is that what you prefer? I'm the complete opposite.
Some ancient concoction, long since dried up.
That spider better not be in my water. Your ribs don't like you. What did you do to them? Sorry, those faces were because it felt like my hair was being pulled and I couldn't determine where it was being pulled from.
The Lady of Slaughter. This place was dedicated to settlement then. I thought Letopolis was home to Horus.
Suspicious. 14-hour marathon. God. Oh. That would be amazing. I came here for a fun stream experience and I get animal murder. Oscar, I'm sorry. I don't like it any more than you do, okay? If I could go this whole game without having to deal with without hurting the animals, I would gladly do so. Because I hate it. I hate it. It's horrible. And it's like that in the other ones too. Or why?
These men, They were web priests.
Oscar, how are you
They
doing?
choose this fate for themselves.
I mean, they probably chose it, honestly. Let's be real here. You slept on them? That's a mood. That's a goddamn mood. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hopefully, with you not sleeping at the moment, they'll feel better. Is that spider on me again? That might have just been my hair. I hope it wasn't crawling on me again.
A prayer.
O lion-headed lady of flame, daughter of Ra, queen of the two lands, mistress of the house of the scales, master of Apep and Amit, she who mauls, we invoke you in all your names and all your places, and give you this city as a gift. Ooh, that's not good. Breathe the desert upon it and consume it. Take it whole, and in return keep your dreadful powers from harming the pharaohs and the rest of Egypt. Well, fuck, that's not good.
Metropolis was sacrificed to the gods by the ancients, so the rest of the Nile could be granted to the realm of men. These priests made an invocation for protection to the one before whom evil trembles. In drinking their concoction, they gave their lives, as well as their city, to Sekhmet. In their eyes, Ta'aka's project would be sacrilegious.
Well, that was pretty cool. I'm good, just got in from band practice and about to have dinner at 11 p.m. I mean, I really have my shit together. Such is the life of an adult, am I right? How was band practice? What the fuck, Bayek? This needs to stop. You gotta get out there. Oh, Larry. Oh, I want to pet the pouch. Look at all the scorpions. They're so cute. I'm surprised they're not hurting each other. Larry's laying upside down and I desperately want to pet his tummy. He loves it, by the way. He's not like, he'll bear claw if he's like in a playful mood. You know, when he's like, but he loves having his tummy pats. Like, really loves it. It's really fucking cute. Gonna run in the sand. If I could get to level 37 tomorrow, that would be fantastic. Because there's no way in hell I'm going to do that today because I'm not even, you know, I don't think I'm anywhere close. But that would be cool. And then maybe next week we could get to level 38. Be heckin' cool. This game is going to take me forever to finish, just an FYI, friends. I hope that's okay. Because I like it. And you know, I don't have to stream the DLCs. Like, if y'all don't care about it, I just thought it would be cool. My nose itches. You won a raffle for a game key last night? Dope, dude. What was the game? Have you installed it yet? Hell yeah, that's fucking cool. Practice was ace. Smash some queen and Soundgarden. Nice. It was ace. I like that. Heck yeah. What was that? Hi, Flame.
Nebefe even came by for a meal.
How was the rest of your stream?
I did. Though I'm not
Hi.
sure
Hello, other Flame.
Cass, I knew it.
How are you today?
Not exactly. Letopolis was an offering to Sekhmet to protect the rest of the Nile.
I love that you can pause during. Flame, thank you so much for the raid. Oh, Abby, I really appreciate you so much. I beat you to it, I know, but dude, thank you for trying. I appreciate it. You're awesome. See you later, lady. Have a good evening. I'll see you later, Uchiha. Thanks for being here. You're the best. I hope you have a good night. I'll see you next time, hopefully. Little Flame, Raidy Raid. How is the rest of RimWorld? We're actually doing pretty good this run. What? Cause change fast, I assume. Did you? I was very much enjoying watching you play RimWorld today. What all did you do? I didn't get to stay for too long, unfortunately. Dad faced. I've not downloaded it yet because sleep, but it's a game called The Hand of Merlin. Ooh, that sounds fun. I'm gonna have to look into that. The name already intrigues me. I'm really bad at this. I'm so sorry, friends. If anyone is new here or has never met me, and vice versa, I'm Lady of the Wood, and I'm already being really awkward. I play adventure games and RPGs, and I like life simulators like Stardew and Animal Crossing. Speaking of Animal Crossing, I will be streaming that on Wednesday starting next week. So if you're into it, you should stick around. And I'm having massive brain fog. Apologies. Fuck, and I can't read. Flame is the true flame. I'm just the apprentice of flame. That's really wholesome, and I love that. I've seen you in his chat before, and in others like Vandris, I think, and Noder. It's nice to have you here. You're still cool. Still cool. All flames are cool. And little flame will let me do it. Will let me do it. Yes. Yes. Little flame. Yay!
We have offended the Lady of Slaughter?
What are y'all up to today?
Always blow. She wants to reclaim the city. Are the officials blind or mad? I can't stay here. Maybe Nebefe will come with me. What about you?
My time here is but temporary.
You were kind to me when others were not.
We just discovered something really cool in this area.
Each other again in this world.
Yes. I'm kind of bummed because I you know, even if it was to get reclaimed by the sands, I would still like to uncover a house. I think that would be fun. I'm gonna do this quest, see how long that takes us. That's probably gonna be the last quest today though. I like that little panic basket, that's cute. What is that? Oh my god, it's a brain wizard. He's so cute. I have eternal brain fog. That's a goddamn mood, dude. It get like I'm still pretty bad off stream, let's be real here. But like on stream, my brain just is in so many different directions that I just come across really fucking stupid a lot. And it sucks, but it is what it is. I'll read something and already forget what I read, even if it was like right after I read it. And stuff, and it's blech. Gotta get rid of these exclamation points or they're gonna drive me nuts. It's nice to be here too. Aw, yay, you're cool. Just depends on how bad it is on each day. That is also a damn mood. What is your time for stream? I start at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Sometimes I'm a few minutes late, like 90% of the time. I'm trying to work on that though. I'm trying to get better. But if you look on my channel, there's multiple areas that have a schedule. I have a written out schedule in my panels. I also have a little like extension widget thing on my channel that has a schedule on it, and I have my schedule listed under the actual schedule section. So there's tons of areas because I want to make sure everyone has a chance to be here if they want to. Uncovering secrets, let's go, right? Dude, it was cool. We learned something really cool. Have you played this before, Flame? The Flame Scion Flame? Do y'all both go by Flame, by the way? I hope I don't get people mixed up. Nice. Yeah, thanks for asking. Dude, it's nice to have you here. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Heck yeah. That's what it's all about, friends. That's literally the whole point of my streams. Just have people chill. I heard a plane or a helicopter. Honestly, you just come across as super laid back rather than dumb. Well, that makes me feel a lot better because I try to be fairly laid back. Try my best. I think Flame gets called No Aim normally too. Oh, that's fair. I'm so used to calling him Flame in my channel. I'm gonna have to switch it up in here, huh? Either call him No Aim or call you Scion. I put my phone in my pocket to brush my hair. Come back to it, it's asking if I want to unfollow Lady of the Wood. Hell no. You're gonna leave me? Well.
Here, let me help you
Well.
out.
Oh, what? You think
Well.
we're helpless?
Is she
I'm
pregnant?
surprised to see a woman in your condition working so hard.
She is pregnant.
The arrival of a child is a blessed event.
Oh, I am no delicate lily.
Oh,
Aw.
are you in pain?
Ah, my little bean is just making herself known.
My little bean.
My boys are so slow. I need to run over and check on them.
Allow me, Nebet.
Aw, her little bean. That was fucking cute. Hi, Naffy. Thanks for lurking. That's okay. I appreciate you so much, Naffy. You're the best. Damn it, it didn't track it. Yay. I hope you have a heckin' good lurk. A good lurk? Mm-hmm. If you want to use my name, then by all means. I am more used to it than being called by my Twitch handle. I'm fine with whatever, honestly. Just keep in mind, I don't have a great memory, so I might forget your real name, but I might not. I might not. Well, Flame, No Aim, Grandpa, Sir, Dork, I get called a lot of things. But like, okay, I'm still offended because I called you Sir and you were like, but is it Sir like the elderly? But Grandpa could be considered elderly. Should I call you Grandpa Flame from now on? I like calling people Sir and Ma'am. It just sounds proper. The little bean, right? Wasn't that so cute? Ugh, I love it. Nick should work. No worries. Oh, that's easy to remember. Okay, I will call you Nick then. It's nice to meet you, Nick. Missing comments. And now to eat breakfast and play games. That sounds like a good time. That sounds like a good time. What you gonna have for breakfast? I hope your breakfast and your games are fun. I don't trust braziers that have icons because that usually means that it's a trap. It's a trap. So I'm gonna set a trap. Or should I? Should I? I'm allowed here. Will it let me? I'm gonna. I'm heckin' gonna. My lips are so dry, friends. Ouch. No, Sir was more that I don't think I need that proper approach. But it's so fun. But Flame, it's so fun. I won't call you Sir if you genuinely don't like it. I'm not an asshole. I mean, I can be an asshole, but
Baba! Hey,
you know.
boy! Can you hear me? Baba! Ipoy!
I am here.
What's happening?
My leg is hurt. I don't know how bad.
Oh no.
Baba!
I don't know. I can't see him. Get help.
Please!
Uh-oh. By the way, if anyone's new, like, ever being here, I do a lot of talking if chat's happening, and not a lot of gameplay, and it's vice versa. Like, if chat's quiet, then I do a ton of gameplay. So just keep that in mind. Usually I just respond to, hey you, but I don't ever call people that. Best Flame is my fave on you. Ooh, pizza and barbecue wings. That sounds really good. Okay, Google. I don't have one of those. Add chapstick to lady's shopping list and remind her to not forget it this time. I'm so annoyed because like I don't want to have someone, because we usually like deliver groceries. I don't want to have them like go grab a chapstick. I should have remembered it when we went to Walmart. I just got really like, how do I explain, woozy for a second? More in public. I mean,
Quickly!
if they say "hey you" in public, that sounds threatening to me.
Baba and Ipu, we are trapped inside.
Oh no!
How can I help?
Are you strong enough to clear the way? See if you can bring them out. Please, Neb. They are my brothers.
Chapstick. That guy's sandals just look like pieces of stick on the top. I think it's glitched. Are they gonna be okay?
I'm going to have to force a way through.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey there. Are you hot?
Ah, I twisted my ankle.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it seems like it heckin' threatening.
I don't know if he's alive.
I don't know if I would respond to that personally.
Then find him.
Called a fist.
I think I heard a hissing sound.
You ready to duel? I'm gonna fix my legs. I need to switch them. Oh, my woo! I almost fell backwards in my chair. All right, buddy. Let's get you out, and then I'll go find your brother. And then I'll go find your brother. Oop. One person. How are y'all gonna? Oh no!
My boy! I will help him from here.
You need to go back and find Baba. Hurry! He might be hurt.
Oh.
Take care of him. I will find your last brother.
Thank you, Neb.
My back hurts. Need to scroll. Hey, you is definitely a policeman from the 1920s. For some reason, it just makes me think of Skyrim guards. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? I'm not guilty, sir. But I agree. Venus, it's literally their job to get what is on your shopping list. I know, but like I already feel bad, you know, because they're doing my shopping. I don't need chapstick. I need chapstick, but I don't need chapstick. You feel me? And it's technically, like, I could just go get it from the gas station or something. You know?
Peace.
Shit!
Forgive me for killing your green ones. There is no other way through.
No, I'm not gonna kill them, actually. There's a quest down here. Is he alive? Oh, no. No, he's alive! Okay. I will interact with him in a second. Don't worry, sir. Baba is fine now. Because Baba is you! Baba Yaga. Ooh, chicken feet house? Hey, I know you. Nah. I'm with the guild. There's things in here. The Apotheosis Papyrus? We are victorious, the divine lion, the powerful one, whose breath formed the desert, whose tongue is as rough as the sand, whose eyes blaze with the heat of the sun. The fiercest of hunters will swallow this profane place. That was a big sentence. Hi, Port. How are you? The city where men profess themselves greater than the gods. We chosen fall towards apotheosis, while our enemies fall in disgrace. The city and all within will lay beneath a blanket of sand for 100 years. In exchange, she will let the rest of the Nile prosper under the god of the sky. Woe to any who seek to unearth it and take the treasure from the goddess. That's literally... We literally just did that. We literally just did that. Da-na-na-na. Hey you, out there in the cold, getting lonely, getting old, can you feel me? Hey you, is that a Pink Floyd thing? I never listened to Pink Floyd, is that bad? Am I a bad bean? Hi Vandy! Hi Vandress. I find it interesting that the guards react to you wearing Thieves Guild armor, but not Dark Brotherhood armor. Oh, I've never worn either in front of them, to be honest. No! OBS, you've been so good. Come on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Fanny!
The lost keepers of this place. The sword is missing. I wonder if Ma has succeeded at the House of Circuit, or whether his cause was lost there.
As God's servants, we bear witness to the voyage of Mahis, son of Sekhmet, to confront the invaders who come from out of the sun. We have blessed the sword of Ta and placed it in Mahi's hand, sending him across the river to rally our spears at the House of Serket. Mahis must stand against the armies of Okus, who is called Artaxerxes, who marched from the city of Uz to lay waste and enslave us all. These are hard words. Forgive me. We doing Daddy Poe? Hail Sithis! Hail Sithis! Why are you sad? Don't be sad. It'll be okay. Everything will be Gucci. Gonna switch to this. You're out of your pizza? You could get more at some point. Daddy Poe, Daddy Poe. Let me move some stuff. To answer your question, I think I'm not following. This is unacceptable. Thank you, Nick. Thanks for following. It's lovely to have you here. And now you get to hear Daddy Poe. When did I add these? It was for Halloween stuff, Oscar. So it's only been this month. I don't remember when exactly. Fat Daddy Poe. Big old book. Should we read a story or a poem? It doesn't tell me. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there is. I'm such a dunce. You're gonna go play games? No worries, Dragon. I hope you have fun with your games. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. There are sections for poetry and fiction. I haven't caught a whole lot this month. That's fair. That's fair. Am I missing anything? I'm scrolling up a little bit. Time for Daddy Edgar Allan. Indeed. Bye, milady. Bye, Dragon. I'll see you later. I always loved The Crow. I feel like The Crow or The Raven. Is it? I think it's The Raven. It's like iconic. The Raven is the obvious one, but if you want a suggestion, I really enjoy The Conqueror Worm is translated as The Crow. Is it really? I didn't know that. Do you have a preference, Oscar? I'm fine with either one. The Conqueror Worm. Is that in here? Is that a story? Have we read that before on stream? I don't think so. We haven't done many Daddy Poe stuff. Oh, The Conqueror Worm right here. I found it. It's a poem. I have had this book for a while, but I haven't read it. Where is the Raven? Can't find the Raven. The Telltale Heart. I think we've done that one on stream before. Conqueror Worm is a poem. How many pages does that book have? A decent amount. It's pretty fat. I was trying to size it against my head. Technically, like all of them, there's 1,023. Yeah. I'm trying to find the Raven, but it's like not. I can't find the page. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did the Telltale Heart as a redeem for one of my mods, Braxton. I literally can't find the Raven. This is atrocious. I know it's in here because this is like all of his work, but that's its whole name, right? Dear Lord, it's huge. I know, it's like big boy. I used to recite the Raven to my kid every night when I put him to bed. Must be such a peaceful, relaxing tale. I actually love that. I would do that if I had a kid. Hell yeah. There it is. Fuck my life. I found it. Okay, let's do the Raven. I think that's iconic. It's a less well-known one. Oh, JK, we're gonna do the Conqueror Worm. What page was that? 64. 64. By the way, I don't read poems too well, so this might sound kind of boring, but I have completely memorized it at this point. I don't blame you, honestly. I mean, if you were reading it that often. I don't know if y'all watch Smosh, by the way, but Damien Haas, in their Try Not to Laugh stuff, did a few Edgar Allan Poe quotations, but like with a twist, and he cracked me up. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm gonna do our story time command. Boop. Hi Bergen, I love you. Oh, thank you. My tummy's growling. That's probably so loud, I'm so sorry. I still haven't figured out how to fix that. I highlighted my chat. I'm sorry, I know, I can't figure out how to fix it, Oscar. I'm so sorry, I still can't figure out how to fix it. I'm a dunce. The Raven's 3 times longer. I mean, that's fine. What's loud? I didn't even hear the sound alerts. You lie. You lie. Right. Lo! 'Tis a gala night within the lonesome latter years, an angel throng bewinged bedite? In veils and drowned in tears, sit in a theater to see a play of hopes and fears, while the orchestra breathes fitfully the music of the spheres. Mimes in the form of God on high mutter and mumble low, and hither and thither fly. Mere puppets they who come and go at bidding of vast formless things that shift the scenery to and fro, flapping from out their condor wings, invisible woe! That motley drama, oh be sure, it shall not be forgot, with its phantom chased for evermore by a crowd that sees it not, through a circle that ever returneth into the self-same spot, and much of madness and more of sin and horror the soul of the plot. But see, amid the mimic rout, a crawling shape intrude, a blood-red thing that writhes from out the scenic solitude. It writhes with mortal pangs, the mimes become its food, and seraphs sob at vermin fangs, in human gore imbued. Oh god. Out are the lights, out all, and over each quivering form the curtain, a funeral pall, comes down with the rush of a storm, while the angels all pallid and wan, uprising, unveiling, affirm that the play is a tragedy, man and its hero, the conqueror worm. Ha ha ha! Whoa! There it is. Loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Abby. That was fun. That was a cool poem. That was a cool poem. Wait, we have to do that better. Ready? Ready? And thus, it is done. This was from Barnes & Noble, by the way, and I think it was I think we paid $25, but it was, my dad bought it for me. And Either that or I got it with a gift card. I don't remember, but Cobalt and I shared it. He was actually one of the reasons I got it, because he said he really likes Edgar Allan Poe. I'm gonna put its dust jacket back on. I can't find where it would tell the price, but I think this is a specific Barnes & Noble edition, so I'm sure you could find it like on their website or in their store. I'm gonna put all my shit back before I get back to chat. I have the burps. Nope, that's not. My tailbone hurts. I'm gonna switch back to the other. There we go. Oh, my stomach is hungry. Dude, that little pumpkin energy emote you used, I think it's a pumpkin. Oscar, it's super cute. It's super, super cute. Did I miss any comments? It's cool hearing other people reading that, because I do it a certain way and it's all different. It's kind of like a cover version of a song. Oh, that's a cool way to look at it. Yeah, I've only read a few stories by Edgar Allan Poe. Hello, hi T, how are you? And that was back in like middle school. I think I was in like 7th grade, so it's been a very long time, and I don't remember jack shit. Except for something to do with like the rats in the bucket on the tummy. That's all I remember. Of course, that's all I remember. This is me we're talking about. It was a loud sound that came from the computer, caused by a point redeem. That it is, and nothing more. Dun dun dun. I need to expand my book collection in terms of authors. Mostly I have Lovecraft and a bit of Poe and Stephen King here and there. Man, I wish I had, like, I don't know, recommendations, but I don't really read much that relate to those specific authors. But I know, like, when I read Elantris by Brandon Sanderson and what I had started reading of Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, I would recommend him as an author. I really enjoy Sword of Truth by Terry Goodkind, which is another fantasy author. I find his writing to be really nice, and that particular series is heckin' cool. So I guess those would be recommended, but it's fiction. It's like magic fiction stuff, so I don't know if that counts. Tweeter. Good, you are still on. I am. Hi, welcome back. I'm gonna be ending in a little bit, once I finish that quest I was working on. Ratty tummy buckets. Yeah, for some reason that's like the only thing I remember. Best place to live in Skyrim. Realistically, it would probably cost a lot. I don't recall what the gold cost is. I would probably choose Solitude, because there's a ton of merchants in Solitude. And Solitude's really pretty. To start out though, Whiterun would be the handiest, I think, if you're like in the beginning of the game, just because it's the cheapest house to buy. And there's also a decent number of merchants in Whiterun. So Whiterun to start, Solitude otherwise. I really wanted to read Mistborn, but my library is always out. That's a fucking mood, dude. That rhymed. I feel that in my soul. That happens to me a lot when I try to get shit from the library too. Like when I was trying to read Eye of the World again by Robert Jordan, the Wheel of Time stuff, it was like my 3rd attempt. I waited like 6 months for me to actually have access to it. Sword of Truth was great. Right? It's so good. It's so good. Hello, Mike is free. How are you? I saw your name pop up on my stream. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. I actually super enjoy reading poetry. I would love to do it on stream occasionally. You should! That would be so cool. You can make it a point redemption. That would be pretty cool too. Ooh, Riften. I also really like the house in Riften. It's a little bit pricier than Whiterun, but not by too much. I think it was 8,000 for Riften. Yeah. Oh, and Mamacita. Oh my god, Riften is perfect because they're adding. Sorry, I got really excited. They're adding fishing to the game, and like you literally have like a little dock at the Riften house that you could fish from. Yay! I'm so excited. Can I use this opportunity to plug Terry Pratchett again? Of course you can. Hell yeah. I've never read any of their books, but I've heard good things. I go for it with mods. Oh, for the housing stuff? Yeah. I have a housing mod on my PlayStation, but I emptied it out because I know that mods are going to be fucky when the update comes out. Markarth best city. I think Markarth is super cool, but it kind of freaks me out because of all the Dwemer shit. I love the Dwemer lore, but they scare me. Like, terrify me. I am all over the place right now. That's okay. That's kind of the best way to play Skyrim, honestly. At least for me. It was suggested to me years ago, but I kept missing out on the checkouts. Yeah, dude, those Mistborn is super popular. I think if you could get on a waiting list for it, at least through like Overdrive or something with an ebook, I think that would be your best option. The Lakeview Manor House from Hearthfire DLC. Oh, that's another. Yeah, you know, I've never done the housing with the DLC, to be honest. I'm slowly getting through chat. I'm so sorry. Although it takes a lot of time to make it. Oh yeah, you have to farm so much shit to make that house. It cray. What's that? Holy crap. I'm not gonna read this out loud, but I'll leave it up in case anyone wants to read it. You're doing good? What are you up to? Have you played this game before? The Sword of Truth TV show is my dog's favorite show ever. So many horses. That's adorable. I actually haven't seen that yet. Yeah. I always wanted to stream, but I can't get views on Twitch because I can't speak English that much. Oh, no, don't let that stop you. You could have a tag for, you said you're in India, right? You could probably put a tag for whatever language is your native language and then go with that. And then practice English if you want to, but you know, no, don't let that stop you. There's gonna be plenty of people that would come that would be able to speak your native language with you. I think you should go for it. Anyone sleeping on Terry Pratchett, get started with either Equal Rights, Mort, or Guards. Equal Rights sounds interesting. What's that about? I have no mods. You don't necessarily need mods, honestly, Mamacita. The game itself has plenty to do without mods, but I mean, if you can still add mods if you wanted to for like aesthetics and shit if you really care, but it's up to you. Holy shit, I'm hungry. I need to make my leftover burrito for dinner. I managed to reach affiliate without a microphone. Dope! Yeah, we have another viewer in here named Anna. She also doesn't use a mic or a camera, and she reached affiliate too. Twitch chat turned up. You'll be fine, don't worry, and try it out. Yes, do it! You could totally do it, warrior. I believe in you. Hell, I need more gold. Time to grind, I guess. I find that if I save like random like armor pieces and shit, it gets pretty easy to make gold. And potions that I don't use, like I tend to only use healing potions for the most part, and then everything else I sell. You'll make the gold quickly. Sword of Truth TV show is special. I'm shaded by nostalgia. Oh, I need to watch it, but I don't know how well that would go. I'm gonna interact with this guy.
No, I managed to squeeze in there just before it collapsed. I had no idea this was here. We were digging to reach the river.
That place was probably
You can
part of
stream
the
in your
old
native
temple.
language. There's tons of streamers that don't stream in
Getting out of
English. Exactly. Yeah, no, you could totally do it.
With my brothers and take a break.
What is this place?
This is such a cool place. This is such a cool place. Alright, we're gonna help this guy. Somehow. Can I carry him? No. Uh-oh. I forgot about the snakes. Oh, I do have to kill the snakes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Had to roll the flames out. There's no more snakes. Why are you cowering? For fuck's sake. You don't need to speak. Indeed. I prefer having a mic and a camera, but that doesn't mean you have to have a mic and a camera. I know several streamers who are micless and camless. Exactly. Yeah. So Truth was like a Xena Heracles revamp, it felt. I've never seen Xena. Warrior Princess. As Lady and several others said, you can stream in your language. There are plenty of tags for languages. There really is. And they like recently added like hundreds of tags, which is fucking awesome. So I have no doubt that there would be one that would fit you, Warrior. Why are you cowering? What else is hiding? Is there more? There's not more than that. Oh. I don't even... Okay, fuck that guy. To be fair, I love The Hobbit too. I try to just take things for what they are. I also loved The Hobbit. Like... But I don't know. I feel like if you're able to separate movies or shows from their respective like book friends, then it's fine, you know? Or if you don't expect, maybe that's what I don't usually have my expectations very high, so I'm hardly ever let down. That sounds kind of weird, but like I don't know. I feel like it's just better that way. And The Hobbit was cool. It was really cool. Yeah, some of the parts were kind of cheesy, but it was really cool. Equal Rights is about a girl born as a wizard in the setting where traditionally wizards are men and witches are women. Oh, that's fascinating. I am intrigued by that. I am intrigued by that. Bored Panda, was that you? Hi! Hello, friend! Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that Terry Pratchett book. God damn it, OBS. You can do this, friend. Potions. I thought we all healed with wheels of cheese and veggies you forget you have in the inventory. I mean, I do that too. Let's be real. I do that too. But potions.
The tunnel partially collapsed, but I was able to help the workers.
My little bean and I are so fortunate.
Her
to
little
pass
bean?
by when you did, Magi. May the gods bless you 1,000
Some of the biggest streamers on Twitch are non-English speakers, if I remember correctly.
God bless you.
Really? That's pretty cool. I don't follow like any big streamers. I think I followed Saikuno a while ago, but I've literally never been in one of his streams before. I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits there. Just gonna... We'll leave it at that. I'm gonna switch to just chatting and catch up on chat for the rest of the stream. I've come to the conclusion my brain is fried from lack of sleep. I'm sorry, Anna. I'm sorry. That's rough. Man, you need the rest, friend. I'm sure if I hadn't read the books, the TV show might have been okay. That's also fair. Yeah, I feel like you really have to like separate the two entities to make it work for a lot of shit, if I'm completely honest. Because as book readers, like, we're always gonna pick apart the shows and shit, you know? You know what I mean? Hi, Rick James! How are you? Ow. Fuck that guy. Like sands through the hourglass. Indeed. That's the spirit. Hell yeah. But I mean, because think about it, like if you go in expecting all the shit to happen in the movies that was in the books, you're gonna be disappointed. That's just how it is. If I can accept all the different Batman are in different universes, I can believe the Hobbit book and the Hobbit movie are in different universes. That's fair. That is very fair. These are the days of our lives. Wow. I have been a big fan of The Hobbit since I was a tiny, like, child. I really enjoyed the films. They don't need to be the same story tone style as the books to be enjoyable. That's kind of how I feel about it too, honestly, because, you know, I don't know, and I feel like they can both be good in their own right, you know? I'm gonna see who we're gonna raid. I might raid Zet today, or we could do a raid poll. Should we do a raid poll? There's not very many people on today. I just got jumped out of nowhere in Skyrim as I was trying to listen to what you were saying. I'm sorry. Did you fuck him up? Did you fuck him up? Thanks for the stream, lady. No, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You're the best. And thanks for following. I thought you were ending already. I am going to, yeah. I'm going to. I'm just getting through chat before I end. Speaking of which, let's do a raid poll. And then I will catch up on chat again after the raid poll. Fuck my life. God damn it. I can't type. I'm getting like a little bit shaky because I haven't eaten. So I'm like, uh-oh. Who's on today? Alistair's on. He's playing Dead by Daylight. Can I fit that? Damn it. I'll just put DVD. We've got Seth Wilder. Who's playing? Who's doing Village speed run, I believe. Pretty sure he's doing a speed run. Yeah, he's doing a speed run. Steel is on. I don't know how much longer he's gonna be on. He's playing From Fear. EXO's on. Playing The Evil Within. And Doc is on. Playing Call of Duty. And that's literally all I have. Except for Saribot, but like, we're not gonna raid Saribot, because that's odd. Content does not... What? Why? Or why? It's not letting me do it. It's not letting me do a raid poll. Why isn't it working? Sorry, friends. I'm not ignoring chat. I'm just trying to get this figured out. Maybe if I... That's weird. I changed the spelling of Doc's name and then it let it go through. What? I'm the same way, Mamacita. I like to support the little peoples too. That sounds odd. Let's watch Twitch stream with a Fortnite game by the Gref, who's from Spain. Dang! 2.5 million concurrent viewers? That's fucking crazy. A tiny. Great stream. You're great stream. You're great stream. He actually made worldwide tournament of playing with a balloon. What? I surely did fuck them up. Hell yeah. I still haven't eaten. No, I'm gonna heat up my leftovers after stream. Like right after stream. I know, I'm a bad bean. Thanks for being here, Vandress. I appreciate you. Oh, Steel's doing a 12-hour? 8 more hours. Holy shit. Damn, I could never. Never been in a stream that big, but think it's super rad. Right? I don't even know how I would handle a stream that big. that my mind went to the gutter. You don't want it to be like that, but sometimes it do, right? Poles hate curse words, but I didn't add any curse words. I didn't add any. It's being an ass again. It was being very restrictive. Docs must be because of doxing. Well, no, it was D-O-H-C because that's how the beginning of his name is spelled. So I had to change it to D-O-C instead of D-O-H-C. Very odd. Wouldn't let me use FML in the past. What? The little people's like lady-sized and smaller, or yeah. Steel! We're gonna read Steel. Cool. Oh, he's gonna be so excited. I did 8-hour stream on YouTube. Oh, that's cool. That's super cool. That's a long stream. I've only ever done 6 as max, I think. I've been in 60K streams. I just didn't watch chat. It gets overwhelming. I couldn't imagine. Like, how do you even respond to anybody? At most, I could handle like 10 to 15 hours. Oh my god. I could never. I could never. Or chatters. Do you mean chatters? When I can't read chat, it's a problem. I'm kind of in the same boat, honestly, because I want to respond to everyone. And even nowadays, like, if I miss a comment, I feel so guilty. And I know I miss comments because when I go back in my VODs, I see shit I missed and I'm like, crap. It's so annoying. The ones you fit in your... Oh, Polly Pocket. I miss Polly Pocket. So far, my max was 12 hours from when I hit affiliate a celebration. Oh, that's a cute celebration. That's a lot. I could never. I don't think I could ever do 12 hours or 24, to be completely honest. I watched the Dota 2 International, which had like 300k to 500k viewers. That's crazy. That's insane. It was draining. I'm not surprised at all. Not surprised. I would go insane if so many were chatting and I didn't get to it all. Right? You'd have to just like actually ignore shit, and I just couldn't imagine. I think my longest was 13.5 hours. That's so long. That's so long. Polly Pocket was your childhood? I fucking miss Polly Pocket, man. Ugh. You stick it in subs only to type, and or just make it so you can only see chat that people paid you to type. But that just seems really restrictive to me. I don't know. I would still really struggle with it, to be completely honest. Personally, I don't know. That's why we want to like chatting with you, because you don't miss single chat. I love chatting with you guys. It's always fun. I try my best to pay attention to chat more than my game. Sometimes I do get sucked up into the gameplay stuff because I'm enjoying my game, but like I really try to focus on chat because I enjoy you guys. I need to do my eyebrows. Hi, Panda! You're here late, ma'am. Not too late. I'm only like 14 minutes after my normal time. I'm gonna get off soon. We already decided who to raid today. It was just randomly that long. You were just heckin' going. I can't do long streams. Longest I ever did was 6 hours. Same. Yeah, I can't either. It's like I get so tired. I can't do more than 6. I got hyper focused. That's a goddamn mood. I was once in an accidental 16-hour stream. Holy god. How? Thanks for shouting out Panda, Abby. I appreciate that. I did 10 hours a few weeks ago. Panda, I don't understand how the fuck you do that. Because you do... Why am I stuttering? You do longer streams a lot, and I'm like, good god. Like, how are you not just dead tired? I prefer chat myself because usually I have stupid tech issues. I don't blame you, honestly. I mean, you could just do chatting streams. You don't even have to play a game. Ow, my butt hurts. This chair hurts my tailbone a lot. It was a mess. It just kept going. She kept getting raids, and that gave her more energy. I think it was for charity too. Oh, if it was for charity, that's kind of... I can understand that. I can understand that, honestly. Aw, that's cute. Because I'm always dead tired, so I just go with it. That's fair. You're also playing with other people usually, so I feel like it's easy to get kind of distracted. Oh, Panda, I love you a ton. I'm actually gonna go ahead and call that a stream now, friends, because I need food. I'm getting very shaky, and it's a big no. Sleep is but an illusion. It's an illusion I really enjoy. I'm gonna go ahead and plug my socials in case anyone wants them. There's, unless Panda, would you like to do the honors? It's actually both of the commands are in my title to make that easier. You don't have to though, Panda, if you don't want to. But my next stream is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're doing more Origins. I'm gonna be doing more side quests because I'm basically just trying to level up so that I can do the DLCs. Actually, speaking of that, I think I'm gonna do a poll in Discord. I don't know if anyone cares if I do the DLCs or not. If you do, then I'm more than happy to do them on stream. I literally bought them to stream them if anyone was interested, but I might do that. I might do a poll. And if the poll ends up voting that no one really like cares about the DLCs, then I will start the next poll for subscribers to choose the next game for Thursdays and Fridays. So, yeah. That was a lot of information. Thank you, Panda. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Abby. I appreciate you too. Have a great lunch or dinner, whatever it is. I guess it's technically dinner because it's my first meal of the day. You make me mad when you do that. I know. I really didn't mean to today. I got distracted and then it was time to stream and I was like, fuck. Yay. Set up this raid. How do I spell his name? To be fair, Mamacita, I know it seems bad, but I haven't been doing it near as often as I used to. I've been a lot better about it. I just spaced hard today. Is that how I did? Boop, boop, boop. Yay. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, Port, for being here. Yeah. Have a great rest of your time zone, friends. Breakfast at 4 p.m. I'm so down. I love you, Panda. I saw that. I love you, everyone. Give Steel some love. I'll eventually make a permanent raid message, but I don't feel like it right now. Bye, everyone. Yay.